Ever tried reading while jogging, cooking, or even juggling flaming torches? Yeah, it doesn't end well. But with audiobooks.com, you can conquer books without the circus act. Dive into over 450,000 titles, including more than 10,000 free ones. Get hooked on a bestseller, find your next obsession, or finally read that classic you've been avoiding since high school. And here's the inside scoop. Sign up today for a free 30-day trial and snag your first 3 audiobooks on the house. Sign up for your free trial at audiobooks.com/podcastfree today. That's audiobooks.com/podcastfree.
I like how we both know it's like we did that one commercial sober. We're like, we can't do this again.
Yeah, I know. and to piggyback off that, let's get right into it. If you're looking for motorcycle parts, check out Old Bike Barn at oldbikebarn.com or on Instagram at Old Bike Barn. They got everything you need for your Harley Davidson. But more importantly, well, it's not more important, but it's people who have old vintage Japanese motorcycles have a harder time finding parts, for those things, especially if they got custom bikes. So Old Bike Barn has the biggest selection of vintage Japanese motorcycle parts that you're going to find, but also if you need stuff for your Harley or any other bike, their site is easy to navigate and broken up by, not only is it broken up by make, but it's also broken up by like chopper parts, cafe racer parts, things like that. So there's all kinds of categories to check out there. And they got their own line of motorcycle apparel and riding gear and whatnot under the White Knuckler brand. And it's all leather goods and knives and whatnot, all handmade in the USA. So check them out at oldbikebarn.com or on Instagram at oldbikebarn. And if you have issues with anxiety or sleeping or sore muscles or anything, you're a 5-star athlete, or you're just fucked up in the head, or you just can't sleep, you're insomniac, you need to check out Cradle Lake Clear to get some of the best CBD that there is on the earth, not even just on the market, just on the earth, right? Check them out, cradlelakeclear.com, and they'll walk you through their whole process of how they process the CBD. It's made out of all organic stuff, best stuff out there. So check them out at Cradle Lake Clear. Now, if you got a pet that needs CBD as well, on the flip side of it, Vet CS, our boy Swiss, his wife, and a vet.
I was just thinking that. Like, is your dog stressed out?
Yeah.
Maybe give us some CBD.
Freya's a jittery little fuck. I gotta fucking get her. Grim's got his back legs all fucked up. I got a fucking goddamn fucking circus at my fucking house right now. But yeah, no. But Vet CS, they have all the CBD stuff you need for your pet, for dogs, cats, and also horses if you are equine in nature.
You fucking huss.
But yeah, no, and it's again, all organic, all good stuff. It was founded by a veterinarian, vet tech, and our boy Swiss, who was a mainstay in that world. So check them out, vetcs.com. If you are in a motorcycle accident and you need representation, you need to check out Law Tigers at lawtigers.com, or go to Facebook and type in Law Tigers and your state to find the local office for you. Again, as I always say, I hope that's the one sponsor you don't really need to talk to, but if you do find yourself in an accident, you need to check them out. It's a motorcycle law firm that specializes in motorcycle accidents and injury cases, founded by motorcycle riders for motorcycle riders. If you are looking for clothing, spring's coming up. You probably outgrew all your shit from COVID, or actually probably slimmed down because COVID's over and you need to get size smaller or whatnot. Go check out amertamia.com. Our boys own a clothing company called Amerta, the most legit streetwear brand that there is. So check them out, amertamia.com. And if you use the promo code Big Truth at checkout, you get 20% off your order, and that's on whatever it is you order. And I meant to say, with Vet CS and also Cradle Lake Clear, use the code BigTruth at checkout, BIGTRUTH, and you will get a big percentage off your order with them as well. I'm a fucking idiot right now and not doing these commercials very well, but we're going to go through because I keep looking and we're laughing. I'm like waiting for dumb shit to happen. I'm like all scared trying to blow through it before it gets too fucking idiotic. And if you know that laugh, you know who my next guest is going to be, but we'll wait for the announcement. If you're also looking for more clothes, but you're a little off kilter and you're into weird shit like the occult or fucking serial killers or like fucking arcane science or fucking 70s boogie vans or doom and stoner music or fucking choppers and whatnot, you need to check out Zach Doom's company. It's called Heavy at heavy.bigcartel.com. They have all kinds of clothing and nefarious wares for your fucking shitty lifestyle. Check them out, heavy.bigcartel.com, on Instagram at heavy clothing. Who else do we got here? If you are looking for information on motorcycle riding, motorbiking, chopping, whatever you do, you need to check out Chop Cult at chopcult.com, the biggest online message board and information resource that there is out there for the motorcycle world. And, you know, you get on there, it's an old school kind of message board, all broken up by topic, easy to navigate, easy to find. But they also have an online swap meet where you can buy, sell, and trade parts. They got a events page, which is particularly useful. You can find out about motorcycle-related events happening all across the country, all across the world, actually. And, you know, they got all kinds of things going on there. And you check them out at chopcult.com and on all social media, simply at chopcult. If I haven't sold you enough on clothing, you need to check out Pitchfork at pitchforkny.com. Their clothing and record label owned by our boys. And, you know, they got a new New York hardcore LP, compilation LP that you need to check out. Some upcoming bands and whatnot. And they also are a mainstay in the punk, hardcore, and metal world. All the bands that you listen to are wearing Pitchfork stuff, so get on the board, pitchforkny.com. Might as well come to my shop sometime, chop ahead if you're ever in New England, you know, doing things. But yeah, full service brick and mortar motorcycle shop. It's not a lifestyle brand. It's a fucking...
It's not some fantasy shit.
It's not some fantasy shit. It's where fantasy becomes reality, and reality is a fucking horror show. Chopahead.com. There we go. And we got an online. You can, if you're not local to New England, if you are local to New England, come check us out. 13 County Road, East Freetown, Massachusetts. 508-995-6764. We got a parts counter, a showroom. We've got motorcycle apparel, riding gear, whatnot, everything you need to get on board. Come check it out. Try on helmets. Don't just fucking guess your size and then have to return it and piss everybody off. You know, do all that stuff. And we got a online place where you can order things. We could articulate
this thing on the fucking internet.
There's this thing called the internet, and if you go to chopahead.com on there, you can order parts and apparel and swag and whatnot. And admittedly, I don't have that site super up to date, but we're set up with everybody. So whatever it is, you want a Thunderheader, you want some Bassani pipes, you want fucking...
Just call Truth and just ask him a million questions.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, please do that. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, no, but, you know, for serious, we can get whatever you need. So give us a call, give us a shout, come by. And, you know, definitely if you're in New England, just come by the shop. I get these motherfuckers from like a town over that order shit. I'm like, you're really making me ship shit? I'm just going to go fucking drive it to your house. It's cheaper, quicker too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just come by. You know what I mean? We're open Monday through Saturday.
Big scary Truth over here.
No. And then, yeah, that's it. And if for more information on the podcast here, check out bigtruthpodcast.com. And last but not least, you know, I want to thank all the sponsors for helping this go and grow. But more importantly, I want to thank the Patreon subscribers, because these are people that are just listeners that believe in it enough to donate to the show to keep it going and growing. So shout out to all the Patreon subscribers. You guys fucking rule. And if you are interested in finding out more about that, go to patreon.com/bigtruth. There's 4 different levels that you can sign up for, and they each come with their own special things. And for my Patreon subscribers, for those of you that are listening right now, just know that I got a special thing going on with Crater Lake Clear. I procured some stuff for you guys, so be on the lookout for a little contest soon. I'll post something up this week. But without further ado, let's get into today's episode right now. Yes, once again, we have liftoff. I want to thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Big Truth Podcast, and I'm here tonight with my right-hand man, Ryan Packer. What's happening, brother?
What's happening, man? Thank you for having me back.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Ryan, we just looked it up. His first appearance was 2 years ago to the month.
We were in the fucking the
throes of the pandemic.
beginning. I was freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, man.
April of 2020.
Everybody, no one knew what the hell was going on. But also is a regular participant in the M4 podcast series. You've been on, I think, every one of them, right?
I think so. You know what?
You might have missed one or something, or if you were on tour or something.
I was just thinking, right? I was like, on the way down here, I was like, all right, don't get as fucking drunk as you have been, right? So I've been here for what, an hour?
Yeah.
I'm a couple drinks in already.
But we're very tame. Like it's very tame tonight. Like
yeah.
Usually we don't hit record until we're about another 45 minutes from now. Things are a little.
It's 9:45.
Yeah.
It's we both worked all day. I'm second drink and shot in.
Yeah.
And glad to be back.
We had to do some shooters at McGillicuddy's and whatnot to help get this fucking Tito's and tonic down.
Yeah, I fucked up. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just say, just fucking Tito's and soda. But I don't know. Apparently, I don't know the difference between tonic and soda.
Got a little bite to it. A little.
What do you call it? Quinoa? What's that shit you're saying?
Oh, you just made me quinine. Quinine.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I think it cures malaria.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna fucking scurvy or fucking malaria.
Yeah, well, put a piece of. We got the cranberry. No scurvy. We got the quinine. No malaria. We're good.
We're bougie now. It's not just Tito's and soda water. Now it's
Tito's and tonic.
It's got to be a little fucking cranberry too.
Yeah. Tito's and tonic with a little Cape Cod for you.
Local is that a local thing or is that like a national thing? Is that?
No, I don't think anyone outside of fucking Massachusetts calls it a Cape Cod.
Yeah, shit, huh? I remember when I turned 21, I said highball, and it was like, what the fuck you talk about? Like my uncle drank highballs, right?
Yeah.
Make me a highball. Like it was Crown Royal and ginger. I thought that's what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And I ordered one. They were like, what the fuck you talking about, you idiot? Like highball just means like drink. Like liquor. Yeah.
I thought that meant, wasn't it the glass?
Yeah, I don't know. Like everyone just looked at me like an idiot. I never said it again.
All right. Well, the first person who
can tell us the history of fucking highball.
Shoot me a DM on Instagram at Big Truth, and first person who tells me what a highball is, and I verify. I'm not going to look on Google earlier. The first person that DMs me and says what a highball is and puts an end to this, I will then Google certify it, cool. And that person will win a prize.
Yeah, I swear
from Crater Lake Clear. And all the sponsors at the Big Truth Podcast, I'll put a little package together.
Yeah, and you know what? And we were talking about this earlier, and we're going to get to the new Slapshot record and all that. But the Patreon subscribers, we're going to figure out to get you a single of the new Slapshot song that we're going to release first before everybody else. So if you're not subscribing, subscribe to Patreon. I don't even know how the fuck it works.
It's patreon.com/bigtruth. And you can go there and there's different levels you can pick and you can subscribe to, and you will get behind the scenes information and things.
Tasteful nudes.
Tasteful
dudes.
Tasteful nudes. Tasteful dudes. That's a new series. It's a new cable series we got going on.
Tasteful dudes.
It's like, instead of OnlyFans, it'll be Only Mans. We should start one called Only Dans.
Only Dans.
And this just be nudes and Dans.
Yep. It's good to have a fucking drink with you, man.
Yeah, of course.
I've been super fucking busy. Obviously, you've been super busy.
Yeah. Spring is here. We're not even broadcasting live from the third fucking lift at Chophead. We had to put a makeshift table up because it's so fucking bananas in
there's
here
fucking
right
bikes everywhere.
There's bikes and parts and bullshit everywhere. But spring's coming. Everyone remembers they got a bike on the first warm day, and then everyone's just fucking mad.
Needs it next week. Yeah.
I got motherfuckers right now calling like, I need my bike rewired, and I'm like, yeah, I could do that in February.
Right,
It's fucking
idiots.
Yeah, but it's not everyone.
I mean, not that I can talk. I blew the motor in my fucking chopper 6 months ago, 4 months ago.
Yeah, but there's been there's a lot going on, and we'll get into some of that. But before we get into that, let's talk about something we got going on while we're talking about giveaways and stuff. Me and Pack are raffling 2 of our prized possessions off.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
All I wanted for fucking years, dude. I was like, I want a fucking long bike. I want a long bike.
Yeah.
This fucking meatball gets a bike made by Chopperhead. They agree on a price. The fucking meathead apparently decides to fuck around with like how much he wants to pay. About what are you guys, about $2,000 off roughly?
Well, so the long and short of it is there was an event that he had to plan for that he wasn't accounting for, and it just there was a difference in price. So he couldn't take it. So I gave him his deposit back. And then you bought it like literally 32 seconds later because you were trying to get it from me the whole time. I was like, dude, it's a bike I'm building for a guy. I can't. And then, but circumstances change, and I got that 41 Ford, and I was like, always just wanted to have a pre-war car, and finally got one. And it was local, dude. It's like from right down the road. It's It's like the best of everything because I was like, I got the fender skirts for it. I was like, all right, now I just got to put some bags in it, fucking drop it down, make it look like a molded piece of metal floating above the fucking half-inch above the ground, and fucking
such good body lines.
Dudes were going to come out. Paul and all them were going to come out. Rumblers and dudes upstate New York, fucking respect. They were going to come out one weekend. We were going to chop it and shit. Do a mild chop and fucking. I was so stoked because that's always like a bomb. You know what I mean? This is always what I wanted, and. But, sometimes you have to sacrifice to make different moves in life. And we came into a situation where my father was selling his bar, which is like a bar I grew up in, the Dipper Cafe in New Bedford, Massachusetts. And
so it's not just bar. We're not buying. We bought them. Well, we're fucking balls deep, right?
We're balls deep in this process.
A lot of money in, contracts are signed, all that. It's a building with a 3-bedroom apartment with a bar on the first floor. So we bought the building and then the business. So that's what we bought or are buying.
This is speaking like someone who might have some legal.
There might be some legal separation between the two entities.
Really spell this out, yeah. So anyway, we're buying a building that contains a bar and also an apartment, and so we're buying a property. But it's been in my family since I was a kid. It was my uncle's bar. Then my father bought it off my uncle, and my father and his business partner they had to close the bar down during the pandemic because as all bars out here did, and they just didn't open up. Back up because it was just a lot of hoops and pains in the ass, and they were getting ready to retire from it anyway. So me and Packer are balls deep in the process of buying the bar. But with any new business venture comes more capital than you ever
can imagine.
And then, there's so much into just buying something like with commercial property that you don't even think about. Like, 'cause you gotta put money down for a deposit to sign the purchase and sales agreement, like as a deposit. And then it's like, you got to pay these lawyers, and these lawyers want a big amount of money to have on retainer. And they're like, oh, if we don't use all the hours,
this is the first part. Then,
and then it's like,
keep billing you.
And then it's like, okay. And then it's like, and then you got to pay for like appraisals, and you got to pay for this and that. You're putting big money into something before you even, actually finish purchasing the fucking property that you're buying. So needless to say, we also have some ideas on how to expand that business. So we need to raise capital. So we are both sacrificing things that we
So I want to say that, right? Because there's a lot of assholes out there. They're like, go fund me, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna save the fucking music scene. But like, no. We're not fucking begging for money. We're selling our shit.
Yeah, right? We're raffling our shit.
I would like to have my fucking bike. I can have a fucking bar, or I can have this fucking bike. And unfortunately, I can't have both right now.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
We have the money for the down payment of the place, all that. Like, this is literally kitchen stuff. There's a million fucking things.
Yeah, like I said, it's operating and expansion expenses. But so it's a 1972 Shovelhead stroker motor. If you've seen it, it's the Yeti's tank. We had it at Fuel Cleveland. And there's been pictures of it all over the internet. It's got the Yeti fur seat. Like, it's fucking. It's a
naked ladies on it.
Silver. It's white with silver flames. Painted by George Quirk. Pinstriped by Brian Cheney. And the seat was covered in fur that we procured from a Himalayan monk, and it was we had none other than Wes at Counterbalance do the cover the seat pan for us, and a lot of work went into that bike, no expense spared. It's a show bike and also like a fucking rider. It's old school as it gets. Fucking foot clutch, fucking hand shift.
No front brake.
No front brake. long Springer. Long Springer, 12 over Springer by Bone Orchard, and one of the best Springers on the market right now.
Such a fucking rad bike, dude. I'm so pumped.
I know. It's fucking badass, right? And the 41 Ford is like fucking all original, fucking flathead in there. It doesn't get some like fucking 350 thrown in there. It's all Ford. Interior is fucking nice. Interior was redone probably within the last 10 years or so because it's really nice. Primer black. Admittedly, in the pictures, it was a little wet out, so it looks a little shinier than it really is because it's primer black. Fucking runs. Fucking, I was riding it all. 3 on the tree. Fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking.
They're only original once, so come get it before it gets fucking molested and fucking chopped and.
Said I put fender skirts on it. I went through. We did new wheel cylinders. We did new brakes. You know, we went through everything. It's get in it and ride it, drive it. I mean.
So this is the deal. It's $100 for a ticket, right? You get one ticket. You get 2 chances to win.
First place gets first choice. They choose the bike or the car. Second place, then after that, we choose another name, and they get whatever the first place person didn't take.
So if you bought a ticket, you're in Germany. You win the bike or the car, then it's fucking on you to get it to Germany.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
We will assist in the shipping, meaning we will hand it over to the shipper. You know what I mean? But what we're trying to say is that it's at your expense. You know what I mean? This is
good luck. I hope it goes somewhere rad. Like I sold my 29 Ford to a guy in Germany, and fucking guy. I was literally just stood in my driveway. The shipping guy came, put it in a trailer off to New Jersey, ended up in Germany. Yeah. Shout out to the Rumblers. One of the Rumblers guys actually got it in Germany.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
small world, right?
Yeah, that's how it goes. But yeah, no, but you know, so there's only 400 tickets sold. You can buy as many as you want. There's plenty of tickets left. I think we're only at like 125, 130 right now. You could buy 275 tickets and probably win both things, and that's cheaper than buying both of those fucking things because
you could sell one.
Yeah, you could sell one and fund the operation, right? But
for real, that's a $25,000 bike. Yeah, you know, like fucking buy all the fucking tickets and literally sell the car if you don't want it.
And it's a 41 Ford. It's pre-war. It's Ford. You know what I mean? It's not some weird offshoot like some weird shit. And we all know what those. I mean, that's probably like a $15,000-$20,000 car.
Easily.
You know, like I said, we just gone through everything on that. It's fucking. I was riding it all last fucking spring and all last fall and whatnot. You know, it's paying me. It's gonna pay me to get rid of that car because I always wanted one. But that's the shit you got to do. Like, you want to make moves in life, you have to sacrifice. It's not all just you can't have it all. You know what I mean? You know. What I will say though is that, and it's not worth as much as the Ford probably, but when I do sell, when we do get rid of these, raffle these off, and the bar's up and running and doing well. Like, I am going to reward myself with like a 66, 67 convertible Eldorado. Like,
Do you know what I'm on right now? I've been really looking. So I've got the 2 boys now.
Yeah,
I'm looking at a 64 Galaxy 500 convertible, right?
Yeah,
it's like it's the fucking family cruiser, right?
Yeah,
like that's it. Like I don't want to buy a fucking $45,000 fucking 64 Impala fucking. You know what I mean? Like a nice Galaxy 500 be all right.
Yeah, but Galaxies went up a lot too.
Yeah, I mean, I seen a couple like 25, 30 grand.
Yeah. But that's all done though.
They're done. Yeah. And that's it. Like I don't have time. I get 2 kids now. I can't fucking rebuild anything.
You got to get back on the you used to want a wagon. Now's the time to have a wagon, dude.
I did. My ex-wife really wanted a wagon. I was like, fuck, dude. Like that's actually a fucking pretty rad idea.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, man, fucking, I need this fucking convertible.
Yeah, man. Because so for like 4 days we can ride with the top down. It's awesome. It's 4 days in like late spring when it's not raining and it's not fucking 200.
That one night that you can ride around the city with the top down at night
makes it worth it. Yeah. My problem is I like cars that are like 19 fucking feet long, and it's like
fucking tell me about it.
Yeah.
If you guys,
but I live in Freetown. It's a little easier. Yeah.
We both had fucking long Lincolns that we had to get rid of. You know what? I had to get rid of. I was get divorced. I didn't know where to put it and all that.
Yeah.
How quickly that fucking money went.
Yeah, no shit. We're like, all right, we're gonna take this money, put it into something.
Flip it, it's gonna be fucking great.
Nope, just went fucking. You know what? I ended up buying that. I bought that. I bought the fucking Ford with that money.
Did you?
Yeah. And I put some of that money towards the Panhead that I got.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, like that's a bunch of that went into the long bike.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you have it. I guess I did spend some of that money wisely.
Yeah. But yeah, so
quote unquote wisely.
So just, not for nothing. There's a lot of people raffling shit off. There's a lot of people raffling off $7,000 bikes, trying to sell 200 tickets and whatnot. And then there's people doing legit ones. And then there's some people going to be like, "Ooh, raffles are lame" and whatnot. I just think we do mega raffles. Like, we've only done 2 raffles. The first one was 2 fucking Lincoln Continentals, a 64 and a 66. And right now, the second raffle we're ever doing is a 72 stroked out shovel, like full custom fucking show bike built, and a 41 Ford. So, if you
haven't seen these, go to at Chop
either
Ahead.
of our Instagrams, at Big Truth or at Chop Ahead or at Believe in Packer on Instagram, and all the details are there.
I'll put it up on the Slapshot page as well on Facebook, all that bullshit.
And we're going to be blasting it out. Some people might get sick of it, but just, new people see it every time. But yeah, I mean, so literally all you got to do is Venmo at Big Truth or send a PayPal as friends and family only to truth@chopahead.com. And just go to Instagram. Go to my Instagram at Big Truth or at Chop Ahead or at Believe in Packer, and we got all the information up there. And just read it through before you start asking questions, because 9 times out of 10 people ask questions that the answer is right there in the description. But
you'll be surprised how many fucking dumb ass fucking questions you get. Like,
it's just what it is. Just try and put a little effort in, because honestly, everyone thinks raffling is like easy and whatnot. It's like the worst thing. It's way better to just, like, we sold the Lincolns for less than they were worth. We raffled them off for less than they were worth. And it was more work. It's like a second job, just dealing with all the fucking bullshit. Like, keeping track of everyone.
More than I do too.
Yeah,
I'm still answering a bunch of fucking dumb questions.
Yeah, and just answering questions and whatnot. So keep it to a minimum. Everything's there in the description. But yeah,
$100, 2 chances to fucking win 2 rad prizes.
Yeah, a 1 in 200 chance of winning. You know what I mean?
400.
No, because you can win
2 times.
You can win 2 times.
All right.
See, there's a 1 in 200 chance of winning. That's better than any lottery that there is out there, right? Like, maybe you win $30 on a bullshit scratch ticket, but you know what I mean? You ain't winning mega bucks. You could have a legit chance of winning a 72 shovel.
It's still 1 in 400 either way, right? Because if you don't win the first time, then it's 1 in 399.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I guess, yeah. I don't know. We'd have to consult the statistician about this.
Pretty sure. Then if you don't win the first time,
False
it's 1 in
news.
399 chance to win.
False news, yeah.
Which is still way fucking better. What other chances are you going to get, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I lost fucking $2,000 fucking gambling on the fucking
Now, so that
Patriots this
said,
season,
don't get butthurt if someone bought 30 tickets. No one's done that yet. But if someone buys 30 tickets and wins twice, it can legit happen. Now, we're not doing any fuckery. We're going to broadcast when all the tickets are sold. We're going to make announcements. We're going to make a date and time. We're going to broadcast it live. And we're going to go to random.org, which is a random number generator. We're going to plug in 1 to 400, and we're going to let that computer just pick a number. And then at random, and then, you know what I mean?
These things are real. I've won 2. I won, and actually shout out to fucking Bandu. He's not doing so well right now.
Yeah. We were making fun of GoFundMe and stuff before, but Vanda has some serious fucking heart issues. He had a heart attack.
We're not begging for money for our business. Vander's sick. Like he's sick. Fucking had a heart attack.
So what I want to say is go to his Instagram. There's a GoFundMe set up there. Vander, if you don't know him, Vander's like a fucking pillar in the East Coast chopper community, even though he lives in the Midwest now. But out of New York, man, like
great fucking
dude, man, and give you the shit off his back, and is like fucking balls deep in this fucking world.
So he had a raffle to raise money for a girl that was fighting cancer.
Yeah,
and she was having trouble. So that dude donated his motorcycle and his truck. And I saw that, and I was like, oh, yeah, like, obviously, it's a good cause, blah, blah, blah. I bought it. I bought ticket number 1.
Yeah.
And motherfucking number 1 won it. I won the Shovelhead and I won a fucking square body fucking Chevy.
Yeah, C10, yeah.
Yeah, I forget what year it was.
Yeah. It was still a
Anyway,
C10.
so then I fucking sold it to Tom Turkey because he lost his fucking truck and he's like a single dad. Motherfucker blew the transmission. But it's like, I'm trying to do good.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you know, pass along the good vibes and all that. This fucking poor bastard literally carting around his single dad, carting around his daughter. Yeah, blew the transmission. So he still has it anyway. But
Yeah.
Because it's a fucking cool truck.
Yeah, badass truck. So, you know, like, I don't even know what I was going to. But yeah, man, like Vander's a good dude. You know, check that out. Also, you know, while we're talking about fucking Puerto Rican Mike's going through like open heart surgery right now. So shout out to our brother Puerto Rican Mike and
love you, brother.
And send good vibes his way. A lot of bullshit going on in the last 2 years, man. Fucking a lot of bullshit.
A lot, yeah, man.
Not even related to fucking.
A lot has fucking changed. A lot of
the thing that rhymes with blovid, but like just the world's fucking crazy and fucking a lot of people passed in the last couple of years. So fucking appreciate motherfuckers while they're around, man. But
yeah. So fucking that's it. I was thinking about that on the fucking ride down, right? It's like I was telling you off here, like I gotta be fucking funny. It's like I'm just fucking all they want to do is rant and fucking all that shit. But I can't complain, man. Life is fucking good. As good as it gets. Here the fuck we are. Thank you guys for listening to our fucking half an hour fucking commercial. Fucking
no, but you know what? Because you know the thing is like there's a lot of people got different opinions about raffles and whatnot, and it's like it was good just to give a little bit of background and more in depth. We always try and do videos for it because it makes it more personable and whatnot. And we'll do some more videos, but.
Yeah, look, I hate when fucking dude just beg for money. Like, I have this business idea, fucking give me money. It's like, no. Like,
I'm setting up a GoFundMe. Help me.
I'm an adult.
Help me attain my dream. No, help yourself, motherfucker. Give some shit up.
Yeah. Like that's it. Like, I've got some toys. You've got some toys. We busted our ass to get them, and fucking here we are. It's on to the next fucking venture. I can't give my kids a fucking barbershop. You know what I mean? We'll put them to fucking work and
put them to work at the bar.
That's it. I get no fucking retirement out of fucking cutting hair or fucking playing the fucking Slapshot. So.
There's no retirement in choppers either. Fucking
that's it.
Selling the shit you kept. You know what I mean?
What are the two old pricks and fucking on the Muppet Show?
Yeah,
we're just gonna be those guys in the fucking booth.
Yeah,
just talking shit to everybody as they come to our bar.
We're already those dudes. We'll just have a venue for it.
Yeah, come down to the Dipper Cafe. Get shit on.
Purchase Street, New Bedford. And a little New Bedford history. Purchase Street is where all the hookers were picked up that were killed in the New Bedford highway killings in the 80s and 90s. So, you know, it's a history-rich area.
Wonderful view of the bay.
Wonderful view of the bay. Be right across the street from the new train station coming in. Also, another tidbit. The Dipper was New Bedford's bucket of blood. If you're not familiar with what the bucket of blood is, I don't know if that's a New England term or a worldwide term, but it was the rough and tumble bar in the port. You know what I mean? Because New Bedford is a port city, and it's
an old whaling town. If you're
old
not
whaling town, yeah. So and it was actually the first licensed bar in the city. It's not the first bar in the city; it was the first licensed bar in the city.
I've been doing a ton of actual research about New Bedford. I don't know anything about the fucking town. I'm like, cool, I'm buying a bar. Maybe I should learn some shit.
In the 90s, when I was growing up, it had the highest HIV and violent crime rate per capita in New England.
I believe it. Yeah. Which is also weird because it was per capita the richest city in the world.
Not in the 80s and 90s. Maybe the 1880s and 1890s.
No. Yeah, during the whaling days. For real, the richest city in the world. Yeah. Like per capita, like there was more money coming in through the whaling and all that shit.
Yeah, that's why there's like these dope ass captains' houses and stuff and all this shit.
Absolutely insane. And then
I'll bring you around. I'll show you this fucking stone one that is so fucking badass, and it's like 3 blocks from the projects. You know what I mean? Like,
let's just buy it, dude. Right? Like, well, that'll be the second purchase. Right? We'll just have like fucking dude mansion. Right?
Dude mansion.
There was Babe Mansion in the city years ago. It was a fun party house. A bunch of girls lived there. So we just have Dude Mansion.
Dude Mansion. We still have to buy our fucking. What was the name of our cemetery? Wait. No, remember it was.
Did we have a conversation about buying a cemetery?
No, we were gonna buy a mausoleum, the mausoleum in the cemetery.
Yeah. I forget, dude. Wasn't that on a podcast before?
It was on one of the,
I'm not joking. I blacked out drunk every single time I've been on this fucking thing.
I know.
And I'm not going to get that drunk this time.
No.
Although I just made another drink, by the way.
Taste that quinine. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry, but it's Quinine. That's whatever that is.
Quinoa.
Quinoa, quinine,
Quinoa's in my salad.
Yeah. But fucking, but yeah, not to be, morbid, but it was when Ryan was still around.
Yeah.
And because he was going to do the everlasting flame.
Yeah, motherfucker. Like, it's fun as fuck getting like blackout drunk with you.
Yeah.
And then recording it.
Yeah.
I have not been able to get through a single fucking episode that I've been on.
It's so hard. So
like, it's embarrassing. Bro. I hope it's fucking entertaining.
Yeah. No, I haven't received any complaints, but people fucking seem to think it's funny.
You see the numbers, I don't.
So what I do, I can't listen to them either. I never listen to any of these. But what I do is I will skim through and listen to like a minute of it here and there just to make sure the nothing's fucked up. Mm-hmm. And there's the one with Ryan, the last one I did listen to because I was trying to find when he was singing was it Christina Aguilera or something? It was something he was singing. And I was trying to find that. But yeah,
I got the audio of him singing "Fucking Killing Frost." I played it for you again.
Yeah.
God bless that kid.
Did you play that to choke?
Yes, I played a choke. Yeah, like when it happened. Right?
Yeah. You called him or something.
Yeah. I have the video of it, and I immediately sent it to. But yeah, it just came back up. I was like, "Fuck, dude."
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. That's a weird thing about social media, right? And like camera phones and videos, like you got like straight ghosts in that shit. You know what I mean? Like 'cause we never had had that before, other than like pictures, right?
Yeah.
But now you got video
fucking
and audio.
I got
voicemails. I got voicemails from like Eddie. I got voicemails from everybody, dude. Like it's like I can't get rid of it. It's fucking weird. Like you leave like a way bigger imprint now.
Yeah.
Like as a ghost, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds fucked up to say, but you pass like, think about a kid right now, right? That's going to get on like Instagram when they're 10. 80 years from now, 70 years from now, they die. Like their whole life is online.
Yeah.
That's fucking bananas. Like weird to think about, right?
Yeah. Well, and that's like, all right. So now let's backtrack. 2 years ago when I was on this fucking show, I didn't have fucking kids, right? Well, I'm sorry, my kid was just born.
Yeah.
So now, divorced, remarried, I have a stepson and all that. Like, it's been a crazy fucking 2 years.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the shit I got to think about now, right? Like, at some point, I'm going to have to sit him down and be like, look, don't put your fucking dick on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to fucking come back. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, going to have the whole, like, don't be a fucking donkey, like,
yeah.
all of this shit is going to come back. All of it. There's a fucking kid.
Because you hear about shit like where people are getting like, quote unquote, like canceled or whatever for some shit they said like 10 years ago. You know what I mean? When they were like kids. Think about the dumb shit you said when you were like 16, right?
Well, that's it.
And now they're going to come after you when you're 40. Like, yo, I said that when I was 16. What are you going to do? Like,
there's a 16-year-old kid in Quincy this past year, town I live in, and like 13, he was saying some shit and like dropping N-bombs and all that, right? And like, it got wind when he was 16, and then they're like, hey, remember when you fucking said this, you piece of shit? Like, they shut the fucking high school down. Like, they fucking were like, literally, they were walkouts and all that shit. And like this, I'm not fucking condoning what the kid said. Like, it was fucking dumb.
But he's a fucking dumb kid.
Yeah, they fucking literally had, like, the kid, I don't know what happened to him. Like, that all kind of just disappeared. But like, there was like walkouts of the high school because this kid was going to school. It's like, this didn't happen on school property, blah, blah, but like, it was just online. Like,
yeah, it's insanity.
Yeah, so
I mean, if the kid was still talking shit, like, I get it. But
like, obviously, I don't know anything else besides they fucking walk out. I was like, oh fuck, but like, like, so that's it. I have a talk with my children now. Like,
you gotta be careful,
fucking, I mean, but like, I would anyway, just because you gotta. That's how you are on the street, right? Like, obviously, keep a good fucking name. But now it's just fucking worldwide and not in the fucking neighborhood.
Keep a good name throughout the world. Throughout the great.
Now every motherfucker is going to see it. It's fucking recorded.
Through the worldwide community, yeah. It used to just have to be had a good rep on the street, in the town.
In the neighborhood, you'd be all right.
In the neighborhood,
Yeah, for real. But now, it got fucking way bigger and all that, but.
Yeah. I am, every day I'm glad that I lived in a time like that was like, I like grew up before this. because I can appreciate it now, but like,
yeah, but I mean,
it's different.
If you approach it like you approach, like, say, gun discipline, right? Like, if you're around weapons and all that shit, you understand what, fucking trigger discipline is and all that. And, like, having a fucking loaded gun is not a fucking big deal.
Yeah.
So maybe, hopefully, there's some of that like, kids fucking realize, like, the potential destruction that could fucking be.
Yeah, who knows?
Hopefully, who knows? Yeah, like, you just gotta...
Yeah,
because I know, like, I didn't have to fucking worry about
so
that
I never
shit.
even thought about that. That adds, like, a whole extra dimension to parenting, right? Because you have to, like, parent your kids on...
So
internet protocols or whatever.
So my 5-year-old, right? In my house, there's not a lot of rules. There's a couple rules. There's no rule, like, consequences.
Yeah.
Fucking do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a shit. Like, you're hungry, go eat. Fucking, what's it? It's 10 minutes before bed. I don't care. If you're hungry, eat.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking hear that you're up late than you should be or whatever. Like, that's on you. You're fucking tired at 7 a.m. when I wake your ass up. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. Right? Like, those are the consequences. Sooner you learn that, the better off you are. 5-year-old swears like a motherfucker, and it's fucking hilarious because he's got a little high-pitched voice.
Yeah.
And he uses every word fucking grammatically correct. It's super fucking funny. We're in a fucking supermarket. We come around the corner. There's a long line. He's like, oh, fuck. I was like, yeah, dude. Oh, fuck. This sucks. You know what I mean? Like, half the place turn around. They're like, you fucking serious? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Doesn't swear at grandma's house. Doesn't swear at school. That, like, has trigger discipline.
Has triggered this.
Fucking, I was like, the second that you swear when you're not supposed to, like, you're gonna be in trouble. Has trigger discipline. He fucking gets it. It's fucking great. Fantastic. You know what I mean? Like, you teach, like, actual responsibility and give it to them, then they're gonna be fine. So far, so good.
So in 2023, everyone look out for Ryan Packer's parenting book called Trigger Discipline.
That's it, man. Let them go with the loaded gun. Like, they'll fucking figure it out. They will figure it out. Give them actual fucking responsibility, right? And, like, that's it. Like, you fuck up, then all right, cool, man. Then you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, like, cool. You know, like, I don't care. Like, you want to wake up and fucking eat a bowl of fucking sugar, like, if it's in a form of fucking, Cocoa Puffs or fucking something else, it's like, oh, you have a stomachache? Yeah, no shit, dude. Like,
You
have something fucking better.
Yeah. There's a banana right here, dude. Some granola or some shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah.
No. I will offer you better things and, like, tell you why they're better, but
yeah.
That's it. I just
also look for his follow-up book called "I Don't Want to Hear It."
So that's my 5-year-old.
You just play Minor Threat song. I don't want to hear it.
Five-year-old's a different kid than my 2-year-old. My 2-year-old is like my blood. He's a total fucking shithead. Like, total fucking monkey, but he's all right. He's like.
Yeah.
He seems to be a little excelling at, like, physical activity, so we'll just push that. 5-year-old kid, he's smart. He didn't get it from me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's funny, man. It's funny hearing the tales of
that's my whole life now,
young
dude.
Holland and the craziness. Yeah,
Holland and Vega are literally my entire life. My wife, my 2 kids. That's all the fuck I do now, right? Like,
well, that's a lot of responsibility, so it's a lot of time, right?
Well, yeah, like. I get a lot of thoughts on fucking parenting. I never wanted to be a fucking dad.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, I wouldn't fucking trade it for the world. I'd trade it in a fucking second, dude. You kidding me, dude? Like, doesn't mean I hate my kid. It's just like, you know what? Fucking life was pretty fucking chill. Like, I had a full life, right?
Yeah.
But it's like you're somehow, like, you don't love your children or you're an animal. But look, like, if you're telling me that, like, I never fucking met my children ever and you just weren't a parent. Like, yeah, all right. Like, life didn't suck back then.
Yeah.
It doesn't suck now, but it's just different. Right? You know what I mean? Like every fucking dude, they say, like, parents say this, like, dumb shit all the time. They're like, I wouldn't trade for the world. Like, yes, you would, you fucking liar.
I feel like that's people just trying to make fucking proclamations.
They just say it out loud. Right?
They're just trying to convince themselves, not you.
Fucking for real. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, for real. Like, convince themselves. It's just so dumb. Like, that's the worst part of parenting is talking to other parents, like, at the playground and shit. Because your kids, like, my kid's a fucking donkey. Like he swings at other kids, and I'm like, dude, don't do that. Like, it's like, I don't know, that kid kind of sucks.
Like, yeah, do that.
Yeah, it's totally fine. He sucks. Like, you know, but no, like, it really just weird. You know what I mean? It's like, now you got to talk to this fucking asshole, that, like, at the playground, and like, what's up with your face tattoos? Like, it's like, no, I'm not here to entertain you, man. I'm here to entertain my fucking child.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I mean, parenting. Yes, I'm embracing it. I'm enjoying it, and all that. But like, You know, it's fucking cool getting fucking hammered and riding your fucking motorcycle and fucking not having responsibility. That's fucking pretty cool too. I did enjoy that.
Yeah. Or just sleeping through the night. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Sleeping in. yeah. You know what I mean? Like a lot of it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think about it like, because I'm on the other end, right? Like I never had a kid. Like, so like my businesses and like, you know, that type of shit is what takes up my time. And, you know I know I'm going to die alone in a nursing home. Like if I make it that far, it'll be like a fucking shitty death. Like, you know, like, but
that's an interesting take. Yeah.
Because I'm not going to have another kids around or anything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I hope I don't make it that far.
Yeah. And let me say that. I'm going to get old one day. Howlin', I love you. Vega, I love you.
Hey, remember I changed your papers?
I love you both. You both have a very nice house.
Time to return the favor.
No, for real. Like, I and not to name drop Trip from the Unseen. He's got a couple kids. And when my son was on his way, he said, look, I don't have as much fun, but there is a lot of joy in my life.
Sure, yeah. It's like, a different thing.
Yeah. And like, I like, all right, cool, fucking words of wisdom from, you know, blah, blah, blah. And like, I guess that's it. Like, I'm not having fun, like, you know what I mean, as I used to, right? Like, how many fucking shows have I missed since, like, every single one of them and like all this shit. But like, yeah, like, obviously there is some joy and it's fucking great. And it's like,
yeah, there's gonna be joy and pride, like
yeah.
Like, and I watch you change. Like at first you were like so dead. You're like, fuck, you know, but I don't want to do this. And like now, like you're like,
I'm 42 years old. I didn't have my first kid till I was 40, right?
Yeah,
like, I literally just it wasn't in me.
I know, but I see how stoked you are on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it as much as I can, and like, yeah, there's definitely a lot.
You're just bringing real talk.
That sucks.
There's a lot of parents like
everyone's just like
feel the same, but they ain't gonna say it. They can only say, "Oh, it's the best thing."
It's not, dude. It's a fucking pain in the ass, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking freeloading assholes. Fucking.
That's what I say to my dog. I was like, you fucking.
You know, but you know what I did? I have looked this up, and in most states, there is no minimum age requirement to be on a motorcycle. None. Fucking zero. There is some rules.
They can't drive the motorcycle. Right?
You have to have them in the back. You can't put, no matter how small they are, you can't be in the front.
That's a little creepy.
Yeah, they can't be in the front, right? Like, I feel like my 2-year-old would be
safer in the
way
front.
safer in the front.
Yeah.
But no, has to
But
be.
these are the same people that make gun laws, people that have never held a gun. People making motorcycle laws have never ridden a motorcycle.
Exactly, yeah. So my 2-year-old, as long as they can fit, their feet are on pegs. Doesn't have to be the stock pegs. As long as they can fit on pegs, that's it. So now they make a couple different types of harnesses. So
they have pegs built in.
This one with fucking.
It's like little stirrups.
They're like fucking. I swear to God, there's stirrups on my fucking hips. So fucking dude can put his feet in them, and that's it. It's literally like.
So you wear them like a.
I wear them like a fucking parachute.
Like Yoda.
For real, like Yoda. I wear Harlan like a fucking parachute. He's like a 2-year-old, right? And like his feet go in the fucking stirrups on my hips.
Yeah.
And like I'll ride the road glide with him. I'm not gonna put him on the chopper, right?
Yeah.
But I will give my fucking ex-wife fucking proper due respect, because I was like, what do you think of this? She's like, he'd probably be into it. Like she wasn't like, you fucking idiot. Like, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. She's like, yeah, fucking looks cool. Fucking good luck. You know,
was he into it?
I haven't. I just ordered it yesterday.
Oh, you just ordered it.
So then I ordered another one for Vega, the 5-year-old. It has like a block pad that goes. So it's just like a weight training belt.
Yeah.
Get him like a kidney belt with like a foam block that has actual motorcycle handles on either side of the block.
Yeah.
And then he wears the parachute thing over his shoulders and all that. So there's like a 6-inch gap between my back and the front of his helmet. So like the little guy needs to be like right up on me.
Yeah.
The older kid, he can be a little further back. He can put his back against the backrest of my bike. And then hold his own handlebars and all that.
But he's still strapped to you. Like,
oh yeah, he's still strapped in. Oh yeah. Like,
but he just has a little buffer, so it's like he feels like he's riding with the bike.
Yeah, so just his face isn't literally touching my back.
You're not nuts to butts with the fucking 5-year-old. But yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to ride with the boys this spring. I got my wife just got a Sportster for Christmas, so we'll be riding all summer.
The family that rides together, fucking. Rides together.
Dies together.
Dies together. Oh, no.
Fuck, dude. I wish I didn't say that. Edit that shit out.
You can't accent that with the jazz hands, dude. You can't do that.
The fucking die, bro. Fuck it, dude. So was it Bill Burr that had a fucking thing about that? Like, oh, he died doing what he loved. It's like, no, I don't want to fucking die riding my motorcycle.
Yeah,
like,
no. Yeah.
I mean, it would suck. Like, yeah, if some weird fucking forklift after the accident. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess if I had a choice.
Yeah. Well, do you want to die on your motorcycle, or do you want to die when you're 85 years old, shitting yourself with dementia in the fucking alone in the fucking in the fucking nursing home?
Yeah.
These are the things that keep me up at night. Because I don't got kids to fucking worry about. So
you and I are gonna fucking die in this bar. That's
exactly.
What we're gonna do. Speaking of the fucking bar, I've been working on this fucking pizza recipe. Social bar pizza is a fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to fucking live up to the big guys.
No.
It's
but we're bringing it to New Bedford.
our version of social bar pizza. So come down, have a fucking pizza, drink beer.
Yeah.
No more commercial about the bar.
Yeah.
I've been working hard. Fuck you.
Yeah. But it's a big thing going on. Yeah. So, and I've been getting hit up about it because like it comes out here and there.
Good.
But so this puts all the questions to bed. Leave us alone. Buy some tickets.
So yeah, on top of this shit, right? So I work full time. I've got fucking 2 children. I also play in this fucking band that we recorded a record. I don't even fucking know when we did it. Last year?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Last summer?
I think it was.
Yeah, July of 21. We went down to Houston. Johnny Rio of the Bruisers and the Street Dogs. Dickie Barrett's former assistant. Yeah, he recorded it. We did 13 Slapshot songs and like 9 Stars and Stripes songs.
So you recorded 2 records.
2 records for the very low price.
Yeah.
Coming out on Bridge 9 Records.
Both Stars and Stripes too?
Stars and Stripes is coming out too. So we'll talk about the Stars and Stripes stuff after. But so the Slapshot is done. I just got the mixes the other day. There's still some notes. I think we're going to change a little bit in the mixing, but like it is what it is. It's done.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes. We're going to hand it in hopefully within next 2 weeks.
Yeah. Is Bridge 9 going to master it, or are you guys going to get it mastered before?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
There's no more fucking money, so hopefully fucking Bridge
Here's
9.
a mixed record, Bridge 9. Send it to master it.
Hopefully, Bridge 9 fucking pays for that part of it.
And shout out to Chris Wren, fucking Bridge 9, fucking solid dude.
That kid fucking rules, and I've been talking to him. Like, I don't know if you're
supposed to come on with. We just
follow the Bridge 9 Instagram page. That kid, he's done so much with so little over the years. He's a fucking bootstraps type of fucking dude, and he's literally building out his space by himself. And it's fucking.
Yeah,
it was hard to be like, hey, dude, I'm gonna need money for that record, dude.
Yeah. No, and
like he's got so much money into this building and all that. Like, you know how much it costs to build
something out. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. It's the whole thing, man. Is like when you're in business for yourself, everyone thinks it's all fucking glorious and awesome, but no one sees that it's way more work than having a regular job. Like every day I'm like, I wish I just had some, like when I was like fucking working in anthropology and just getting a fucking check every week. It's like, my life was way easier. You know what I mean? Like this sucks, but I love it.
Yeah.
It's like the weirdest thing, right? It's like, this absolutely fucking sucks, but I love it. So I do it. And I'm fucking sadomasochist or something. You know what I mean? But whatever.
It's like being a dad.
Yeah.
It's like being a dad.
I just birth businesses that aren't lucrative, but it's shit I love. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Like it really is, right? Like it's
like if I was really smart and wanted to do business, I would do some general shit that appeals to masses and makes money. Like not to like these small like subsets.
Yeah.
Like we appeal to a subculture that's within a subculture that's even like a smaller part of like the subculture. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Which is trying to appeal to like a broader spectrum of shithead than
the problem is the shitheads we appeal to are dying off or leaving or doing whatever, and it's like getting replaced by a different shithead that
that we don't relate to.
We don't really jive with. Yeah, it's cool, but it's cool. Whatever, man. You know, shit changes.
Yes,
but yeah. So there's a new Slapshot record coming. There's a new Stars and Stripes record coming.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Stars and Stripes. There's still some. All the music's done. We got to do vocals.
Got to do vocals. Yeah. Is Jack flying back to Houston to do that, or are you just doing him a studio here?
No, so Johnny Rio's in the band now, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. Did I talk about that last time? I think
No, I don't think
I wasn't supposed to, but I don't know. Fucking Johnny Rio's in the fucking band now. So
both
bands. Well, we're the same band.
Yeah.
With two different sets.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that was a big deal.
Much to the chagrin of some of the European contingent.
I was just gonna say, I remember.
But it's the same band.
Yeah, we were in fucking Germany. we played this festival, and it was we played first as Slapshot, and you come out again as Stars and Stripes, and this fucking German dude he did the most German motherfucking thing. He just looked at me and you can't see the hand thing, but he touches his lip and then looks up at me. He's like, but you're the same band.
Yeah.
It's yes. Believe it or not, I know two sets.
Yeah.
I can write two different sets. How about that? Right?
But even back in the day, there was, I don't know if everyone in Slapshot was in Stars and Stripes, but
Stars and Stripes wasn't a real band, right?
No, but everyone on the Stars and Stripes record was in Slapshot.
Was in Slapshot. Yeah. Like Mark, Jamie played bass on it.
That was post Ristine, right? Or was Ristine still?
Yeah, no, Ristine was out. This is '89.
Yeah.
Jeff from the Bruisers.
Yep.
When they played a show, back then. Jeff from the Bruisers played guitar. I think it was Mark and all that because there's only one or two shows back then.
Yeah. No, I remember one of them.
And then, we didn't really start playing until I joined. 2012.
Yeah.
And then we put out Planet of the States. So that was a whole conundrum. We put out the Planet of the States record with a label that does not exist anymore. Are we doing shots again?
Yeah, we're doing shots.
All right. So the label that we were supposed to put it on folded. So the engineer was owed a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Not to derail this, but there's really legislation trying to go through in Massachusetts to ban the sale of shooters.
That's fucking bullshit.
It's such bullshit.
I don't want to live in this fucking country.
I don't want to live in a world without shooters. What am I going to do with the mystery? There's going to be no more mystery bag of shooters. So
I'm just fucking tired of shit. Some fucking prick. And
they're trying to tie it to trash or something because people toss them. You know what?
You get a trash problem, you don't have a fucking liquor problem.
Government is too big when it's trying to regulate the sale of alcohol in a little one-shot fucking deal.
Adam Carolla, I listen to his podcast every now and again, right? I will quote him on this. He's like, let's work big to small, right? Let's take care of the fucking traffic. Let's take care of our crumbling bridges and shit like that.
Yeah, infrastructure.
Once that's taken care of, then we can work on the fucking the pollution, pollution problem.
Shooter pollution. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's not worry about the fucking plastic bags and the fucking straws.
That's just literally the bullshit they use to justify the legislation. You know what I mean?
Well, they have to justify their work, right?
I'm not fucking walking outside fucking kicking fucking random shooters all over the fucking place. Yeah, exactly. Or nips or whatever you guys want to call them, single shots of fucking alcohol, right?
Yeah. Airplane bottles for everyone else that's outside of New England.
Yeah. I think shooters is a pretty national thing, I think. No,
airplane bottles is what they call them.
All right. Well, airplane bottles, yeah.
Yeah, we just call them nips.
We call them nips, yeah.
But we're an hour south of Boston, so we're fucking Indian territory down there.
We call them wampum. No, we're not in. We're actually in Freetown Forest. We're in the Bridgewater Triangle, so
Puckwedgie
territory. Yeah.
I haven't seen that. I have not seen that documentary yet. But
I mean, if you want to know about more of the town where Chopperhead is located, watch the Bridgewater Triangle documentary. And there was also my man Ocho, Pete Benavides, just sent me. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to look this up. There was a show on the Travel Channel called Satanic Swamp. Oh, there's a show called Hometown Horror.
What?
And there's an episode called Satanic Swamp, which is about the Freetown Forest, which is like a mile that way. And
there's another thing on the Travel Channel my wife took me to in Vegas when we got married. Some fucking buttholes got some fucking horror bullshit out in fucking
Yeah, maybe was it on Hometown Horror? Like
no. The fuck is the guy's name?
Hometown Horror was the name of the TV show, and then the episode is called Satanic Swamp because it was all these satanic killings and all this weird shit.
I think the host has something to do with it. That's why it rang a fucking bell, and I'm fucking drawing a blank. But
yeah. Oh, and for listeners of the podcast, go back to the Chris Pittman episode. He's one of the researchers that's on the show, and he's
she's gonna kill me. I forget the fucking guy's name. It's been like fucking 3 hours there. It's a favorite show, but I think it's the same guy. It's like the paranormal guy. What the fuck is his name? Ah, motherfucker, I don't know.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, fucking Stars and Stripes.
Yeah, Stars and Stripes, right?
There's a Stars and Stripes record that was out in Europe because the American label folded that was supposed to put it out. So I paid for the record, so it's my record.
Yeah, so you own the rights.
It's my record.
Yeah.
It's my fucking record. No.
It's like an NFT.
Yeah. It's a fucking, so I think the idea was Bridge 9's going to put out Planet of the States and then
the new one.
The new one together. But
it's like one big
I don't know if it's going to be one big thing or maybe a 7-inch and this, blah, 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 extended fucking bullshit. We'll see. But both of those records I own, so fucking that just because I love fucking Stars and Stripes, I fucking love playing the shit. They're fucking super fun.
For anyone that's
songs.
not familiar, Stars and Stripes is basically the Oi offshoot of Slapshot, kind of, right?
Yeah.
In a nutshell. Yeah.
Yes. So there's a lot of people out there like, fucking like the whole reason why fucking skinhead hardcore is tied in with Slapshot. It's not because of fucking hang up your boots. It's because there was this whole other offshoot. Jack had Patriot Records. Jack signed
the Bruisers,
the Bruisers, and all that. Force Reality, all that. Like back in the '80s, like he was very much involved with the skinhead scene back then. And Stars and Stripes was an offshoot of that. And now here we are. Like I grew up a fucking skinhead, and I was like, let's look and do some Stars and Stripes shit. So I'm fucking stoked. I'm fucking stoked to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
And I love that record. I love Planet of the States. It's just go to YouTube and fucking listen to it. It's a fucking great record. I know I'm not going to make any money off it. It's just a fucking rad record, and I'm so proud to I played on it.
Yeah, man.
And that's it. The new stuff is it's in the same vein. Just shitty fucking Oi. Yeah. It's just fun to play.
Shitty Oi, that's awesome. There's
it's fun to play. Like Oi.
That's all it is. It's fun. It's fun to play. It's fun to be in the crowd, right? It's not. It's not super technical.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just fucking fun, man. And we're just not like, man, we're street punk. Nope. We're a fucking Oi band. It's fucking just simple fucking Oi. It's just fun.
And whatever.
Not non-street kids.
Yeah, non-street kids.
It's society, like you're not tough enough to play Oi. So fucking street punk.
Yeah. So many people upset right now. Shit.
Nonetheless, all right. What the fuck else do I have going on? I don't know.
A quick question though. Are you going to the? There's what is it? It's
Wizard Convention.
Yes, Wizard Convention. No, Bouncing Souls, Circle Jerks, Negative Approach, and 7 Seconds are playing at the Paradise. I think next week.
I don't know shit. I'm going to Puerto Rico this weekend.
It might be when you're back. I don't know. And then if not, I think just 7 Seconds and Negative Approach are playing in Providence too.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of all those bands. 99, I was wrote in for the Dropkick Murphys. The Bouncing Souls were on the Warped Tour. At their height, was it Hopeless Romantic? What was the name of that record? Hopeless Romantic was the name of the record. Like that was their big record in the fucking 90s. They were on. It was a fun ass fucking tour. I've been friendly with those guys since. Like not super close, but we've been friendly.
And that's Lenny does a lot of recording with one of them.
Yeah. So I did Lenny's first record. I played bass on half of it. So Brian from The Souls played bass on some of it, and then Pete engineered the whole thing. So I knew Pete since '99.
Yeah.
Fast forward to 2000 fucking whatever. I don't even know what the fuck year that was.
We should get them on Full Speed Ahead when we do one.
Yeah, we could do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, we're talking business. This is what we do. We talk shit, and then we talk business, and then we talk more shit.
Yeah.
So you guys are basically just sitting in on like a conversation of like an average conversation.
Pete rules. Like, Pete and Brian are good dudes. But then Kevin Seconds was on that same. 7 Seconds was on that same Warped Tour. They were only on for like a week. Yeah. That's when I first met. I was 19 years old, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, 7 Seconds." And like, that was the 90s when no one gave a shit about 7 Seconds. They were on the side stage, like no one gave a fuck.
Yeah. Like, well, they got weird, right? Like for a little while, like they got weird. With New Wind and everything after that got a little weird, and then they got back. But I still got my Skins, Brains, and Guts 7-inch.
Dude, that Warped Tour 99 was a fucking weird year, man. Like, Suicidal Tendencies had a new record out, and no one gave a fuck about that. Like, they weren't the band they are now, because now it's like enough nostalgia. But in 99, they were still fucking
That was a lot of shit, right? Because that's when Motorhead was playing small rooms. Yeah. Shit. Like, it was a weird time in music, right?
I was on a tour.
That was the Dropkick Motorhead tour, right?
Dropkicks. All right, so it was Scarhead, Hatebreed.
Scarhead for like 3 shows.
four shows. They played 4 shows. Scarhead, Hatebreed, Dropkick Murphys, and Motorhead. That was the tour in that order.
Yeah.
1999. And like, it was fucking insane.
Yeah.
And like, you know what? I have one picture. I didn't save my laminate. I didn't fucking like.
Yeah, man.
One fucking picture from that whole fucking tour. Not a poster, not nothing. I was like, all right, this is what life is. I'm a fucking 19-year-old fucking roadie.
You know? Fuck yeah, man. Well, whatever.
So, you know what? I'll tell you a fucking story from that fucking tour.
I need some quinine in my life. Can you hand me that Tito's?
Yes.
And a little cranberry to offset the
little bit of cranberry.
The bitterness of the quinine.
Well, see, this is what sucks about not doing the M4, because now I got to piss. Right? Hit pause real quick.
Yeah, I'll hit pause. We can do that. All right, and we're back.
The glory of technology.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no pause. I'll just have to stitch this together, but.
Oh, there's no pause, huh?
No, that's all right. So if anybody from Rode is listening, Rode, the company that makes this piece of equipment,
Rodecaster Pro.
Yeah, you need to fucking put a fucking pause button on this, not just recording off, but
nonetheless. So let me paint the picture. We are in. I don't even remember what city it was in now. It was in the Pacific Northwest.
Portland, Seattle?
Not Seattle. No, maybe it was Seattle.
Tacoma?
Yeah, maybe up that way. But it was in Washington State, because we had just played. We just played through, like, so back then, it was my first year working for the band. We would literally, like, we're on one tour, get booked on another. It's like, okay, cool, blah, blah, blah. Everyone work out the logistics. Kenny was the only one with a cell phone back then. It was 99. Like, not everybody had a fucking cell phone. So we were just like, all right, cool. Like, hey, Ryan, like, you're going on a fucking another tour after that.
But back then, just one dude having a cell phone made life infinitely easier.
Yeah.
You were like thankful that one dude had a cell phone.
It was all set. Yeah, it was everything you needed. You're like, oh, fuck, all right, cool. Like, I'm booked for another, So we would go home for literally 3 days. And like, Stormy Shepherd, she was an amazing booking agent to this day. Like, she was fucking working her ass off. Fucking all these bands were out there working. 6-week fucking tours. We were out like fucking coast to coast playing fucking literally every fucking night. Home for fucking 2 days. Home, or we'd go to a merch company and grab new merch and just fucking keep going. Like, like shit like that. Like, it was that fucking nuts. And so we were through that way and like playing bigger venues, and then like, hey, you want to do this fucking Motorhead run? And it wasn't like it is now that, like, I mean, I book in shows fucking 6 months out, a year out, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was, hey, do you want to do this after this tour?
Yeah.
Like, yes. Okay, cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was fucking that. It was happening like that. Like, which is nuts to think about, because like, it was harder back then to book shows than it is now, you know what I mean? But like we got the fucking tour while we were on the tour before that, so it was less than a month, or like a month at the fucking most.
I just feel like there was more venues and more shows back then.
Yeah,
and more people going to shows.
And it might have been even before, but like I would just like, okay, cool, like this is the next tour. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, but like I know that Motorhead tour was quick, because they're like, "Are you available?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm 19 years old. I have nothing else going on." Yeah. So we did that, and it started in Vancouver, and I only remember that because Kid Rock had a midget, and we were going to steal the midget and make him a leprechaun for the Dropkick store. Like Joe C.
Yeah.
He turned out to be Joe C. and all that, but like we didn't know who the fuck Kid Rock was. Again, this is 99, right? It's like back when he was hanging out with you.
Yeah,
like,
no.
You already told that story. What year was that?
I don't even know. Like that. It's probably right around then.
Yeah. So Kid Rock's out with Joe C. We're like,
no. It was later.
midget.
It was later than that. Kid Rock was already huge.
Yeah. No, like Kid Rock.
I don't even think Joe C. was around, like was post Joe C. Kid Rock.
I don't know. Shit. Oh, it was that late, huh?
No, I don't know. Like it's gotta be it's like 2004 or 5 or something like that.
Yeah, no, this 99. We just knew that he had a midget. We're like, fucking get the midget.
Yeah.
Yada yada yada. A couple days later, we're like, the first show was okay. Second show was like, well, this isn't a very very big room, but I'm cool. We're on tour at Motorhead.
Yeah.
Third night, same. Fourth night, money goes missing. A band kicks off the tour.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about nothing. I'm a 19-year-old fucking kid. I enjoyed what I saw. That was it. That's all I'll say about any of that. But fourth night, we're again Pacific Northwest. We're playing again a smaller fucking room, and now Hatebreed is fucking annoyed because all of Motorhead shit is on this fucking. We're playing a sports bar, a fucking straight sports bar, dude. Like a fucking. The smallest room to that point was like 750 cap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, cool, we'll make it work, blah, blah, blah. Like the Dropkicks alone were doing 550 to 750 cap rooms. Hatebreed was doing 550 plus cap rooms. And then all of a sudden, they're fucking headlining and they're playing a sports bar. And this fucking thing had a railing.
What size room was the sports bar? Like 200?
300 at the most, bro. Fucking for real. Like 300. Like it was a fucking tiny room to see these fucking bands. A tiny fucking room. And all their shit was fucking, so their bullshit that they're booked there. They're fucking livid.
Who's bullshit? Everybody?
No, Motorhead.
Yeah.
Motorhead's fucking bullshit that they're fucking booked there. Like there's 3 buses in front of this fucking place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a fucking
like legit tour buses,
bar, dude.
Yeah.
Like 3 fucking.
It's like when I played like the Gridiron in Swansea.
I was like, what the fuck, dude? It was what's the place around the corner? Vault. It was smaller than that.
Yeah.
And yeah, for real, like a 300 cap room. But like at the end of the stage, there's these fucking railings, right? Like there would be on your like a banister in like a 90s home, like that blonde wood.
Yeah. It's like a ship.
Yeah. So there's like they have all their fucking stacks up. There's fucking Mickey's fucking drum riser, the whole fucking deal. There's like 3 feet between the front of the fucking amps to this railing.
And Motorhead doesn't need that space because they like let me just
they don't give a fuck, right? I'm like, dude, how the fuck am I gonna get a fucking
4,000 people in the Dropkick Murphys? Like,
well, they were only a 4-piece back then.
It wasn't like it wasn't
a traveling circus that it is now. But like no, they were a 4-piece back then, and it was just me working.
Yeah,
there was a merch guy, it was me, there was a tour manager, and that was it. And again, 19-year-old kid. I'm like,
was it Mike or Al?
Al's first shows were my first shows.
Okay.
So it was like right after all that shit. So I'm like, how the fuck am I going to do this? And like, I'm looking at the fucking Hatebreed guys. They didn't have a fucking rowdy. They're like, I'm like, I'll just put the cabs up and like, we'll just share, blah, blah. And they're like, we're not fuck this. There literally wasn't enough room to stand in front of the fucking amp and then behind this fucking railing. So chaos ensues. Hatebreed ends up fucking getting into it with the club. They fucking a bunch of Samoan bouncers and like there was a fight there, blah blah blah, and they're like, okay, cool, like we're not fucking playing. Dropkicks didn't play, Hatebreed didn't play. I don't even remember if Motorhead played, but Kenny was like, get the shit, luckily I only had like 2 cabs in there, so it's fucking fine.
Because that's all that could fit.
Yeah. So I put it back in the fucking trailer. So we're like L-shaped in front of the venue.
The buses.
Yeah, we're not fucking behind the venue. Like, there's no room behind the venue. We're L-shaped in front of the fucking venue. So we're made like this courtyard where everyone is hanging out. And everyone's bullshit that the fucking show has happened. There was a fight, blah, blah, blah. So now I'm fucking sitting there. It's like 9:00 at night. All of a sudden, the whole crowd. So the whole crowd's in the courtyard. They just part like the fucking Red Sea. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? All of Motorhead come on our bus. I was like, all right, I'm gonna sit right up front and just see how this all fucking plays out. Lemmy sitting there, Mickey D, and I forget the other kid's name. Guitar player, Motorhead. Anyway, tour manager. It's like an assistant, all that shit. Everyone's there. And I'm like, wow, man, I'm actually gonna witness some shit.
Yeah.
Kenny just loses his shit on fucking Lemmy. He's just like, and he's wearing like this like blue jumpsuit is what he used to wear back then. He's fucking poking Lemmy in the fucking chest. He's like, you motherfucker. I thought it was gonna be so fucking cool touring with you. This tour's been fucking garbage, fucking blah, blah, blah. This fucking band was supposed to be so fucking cool. You guys have been nothing but fucking assholes, blah, blah, blah. And Lemmy was just like, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Like literally, Kenny's just like giving him shit. I was like,
in the Queen's English.
yeah. Like I'm not even gonna try to impersonate the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like he was just like, I'm sorry. I was like, motherfucker, holy shit. That's like Kenny jumping around. He's like fucking 3 feet tall. You know? Like, like poking Lemmy in his face. I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, how about that? So I don't. Yeah, again, I don't.
You take the motherfucker out of Boston, you can't take the Boston out of the motherfucker, right?
I honestly don't remember if Motorhead played because like we just left.
Yeah.
And like and Hatebreed left. The rest of the tour was great. It was a good time. They were super fucking fun. Everyone, like the venues were better.
It was just a weird
towards the East Coast,
just a fucked up spot.
Yeah, like the first 10 days was shit, and then like it got better towards. But like, what's that place? The Chance Theater in Poughkeepsie. That's the biggest fucking place that we played the whole time. Yeah. Like you think about Motorhead, it's like they.
Yeah.
Towards the end, they were like, cool, 3,000 fucking people. House of Blues, blah blah blah.
Stadiums to small clubs to fucking
but back then like
bigger rooms.
The Chance Theater in Poughkeepsie was the biggest place. On the whole tour.
Yeah,
and it ended on a high note. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah.
Not Keanu Reeves, the other guy.
Yeah.
Was hanging out.
Yeah.
And motherfucking everybody was breaking his balls. Everybody, even Lemmy. Lemmy's like, dude, like making fun of him and all that. Like I was like, this is a fun tour.
In Poughkeepsie?
In Poughkeepsie at the Chance Theater, he was hanging out. Yeah. But that was the end of that tour. But like in my brain, I was like, this is gonna be amazing, and it was just. I mean, it was. It was fucking amazing, but
it's not the way you thought it would be. Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all. Very, very interesting, fun tour.
So, talking about touring and stuff, you guys this year had your 35th anniversary shows, and were fun.
Yeah, they were fun.
Not for everybody.
Not for everybody.
So I know you're too young to have been in the band for 35 years, but what was it like being able, it's fucking crazy to me that punk, and not just punk's been around since the late 70s, but like hardcore has been around now for fucking 4 decades.
Long time, yeah.
And so Slapshot played a 35th anniversary show in Boston. That was fucking, and shouts to you, because I know you put in the work to fucking organize that and get it going. What's that like, man? Like,
it's yeah, dude. It's honestly, dude, it's fucking surreal, right? So like, it was surreal when I was working on the first record, right? I'm like, oh, these aren't Slapshot songs, and then Jack sings on them, and then you're like, oh fuck, these are Slapshot songs. You know what I mean? Like, and like, songs that are in the fucking set and all that. They're like, yeah, like for me, they're staples now. Like they're not staples like fucking back on the map, obviously, but like they're still. If you're a fan of the fucking band, they're like songs that we're in the first block that fucking kids are singing along, right? So throwing the 35th anniversary was like obviously a big deal.
Yeah.
It's like, who the fuck am I gonna get? Like what weekend would I want to go to?
Yeah.
Cause it's tough, and a lot of kids fucking flew out during the fucking pandemic or the tail end or fucking whatever. I'm sorry you guys got sick. Yeah. Nothing to do with me. Fucking yada yada yada, right? Fucking this and that. Yeah. So like I booked bands that I wanted to fucking see, I wanted to play with, I wanted to fucking hang out with.
Yeah.
And that was it. It was fucking Violent Way were fucking great. You know, fucking. I wanted to see Noise. Matt's a fucking old friend of mine.
Yeah.
They couldn't make it. He's got obviously military obligations that he had to fucking take care of and all that. But like, obviously playing with Lenny, he's a fucking brother.
It's fucking crazy to me too that like how much shit he gets for being in the military from people, and it's like, I'm
a veteran too, motherfucker. Like,
no, but Matt was on the podcast, so listen to his episode. It's just fucking retarded. You know what I mean?
See, I got to catch up on fucking so much of this shit.
It was like a year and a half ago.
Get out of here. Did I miss that?
You missed that, yeah, man. I was on a long time ago, yeah.
Oh, no shit. I didn't know that. Like, I knew I was missing a bunch, but...
During the pandemic, I was going strong. There's nothing else to do, like, right? And fucking, we were open, but, you know, it was a lot easier to get people and schedule shit.
Fuck yeah. No, I gotta listen to that. No, Matt's a great kid, great friend.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, but yeah, nonetheless, military obligations and all that shit. So obviously Darkbuster played. You know, my buddy Eddie, I've known Eddie since the late 90s. You know, having Patriot play was fucking great. The whole weekend. Sunday was a bit much. It was a long fucking weekend for me. But,
the problem with weekends with us is that we go all out, even at bike shows, right? We go out. So the main show's Saturday, there's a pre-party Friday. We're always going to be like, all right, we'll take it easy Friday. We'll go hard Saturday. Then we always go full fucking throttle Friday, and then Saturday's the worst. And then we get over it and go full throttle Saturday night, and then Sunday it's like the absolute worst. And then we got to drive fucking 20 hours home or whatever. And it's like
that's exactly how my weekend went.
Yeah, no, I know it is. I was there.
Yeah, it was good, man. I mean, the shows were great, and you know, I grew up listening to this fucking band.
Yeah,
I'm very grateful. I'm proud to be a part of it, and Jack understands that. You know, I hope everybody else understands that. Like, I'm happy to fucking be here, and I'm happy to be the fucking dude now, right? So, as a business dude, you know what I mean? Like,
you're spearheading it,
yeah, you know, and
every band has to have a dude that kind of pushes it.
Jack's.
And Jack's been around forever, so he's like,
you don't have to do it, right? You
don't have to, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to fucking do it. I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, and that's it. Like, and luckily, it's like literally everything that I've learned coming up to this band is, you know, tour managing and all that shit. So like, all right, cool. Now I understand all this shit. This is what I can bring to the band.
And you've tour managed for other bands and you dogs, everybody.
I'm not a good bass player. I'm good at everything else. I'm the whole package, right?
Yeah.
I'm adequate. I'm adequate at everything else. So nonetheless, yeah. So
but when Packer's in your band, he's a tour manager, a business manager, a player, and you know. And
all around nice guy.
All around nice guy, yeah.
All around liability. But nonetheless, yeah. I mean,
that's why it's going to be so bad when War Machine ever goes on a tour. Because it's going to be so fucking bad.
I fucking can't wait. I cannot wait. Because it's happening. It's fucking happening. Like, we're going out. Stronger bookings booking us in Europe. So
yeah, it's going to be a mess.
It's happening. But yeah, nonetheless, booking the weekend was... It was a lot of fucking work, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was great to get everybody together. So literally last week, dude hit me up. He's like, "Let's do it again," and I was like, "Okay." And like, I put it on the group text. I was like, "You know, what do you guys think?" And Jack's response, he's like, "The Dropkicks have St. Patrick's Day. We can have Thanksgiving." So. Thanksgiving weekend is going to be a Slapshot weekend.
There you go.
So we're going to do it again. I don't know if we're going to do 3 days. We'll see.
I think you should save 3 days for like the big ones, like the 40th.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I mean, we're definitely going to do 2. I feel the same way. I don't know if we're going to do 3. I think it'll be at minimum, you know, Sergeant Stripe Slapshot, and then we'll do a 3rd without us. But like I'll book the show.
Yeah.
For, you know, people flying in and all that. Like again, like a weekend that I would want to go to.
Yeah.
Book some friends' bands and bands that I want to see and all that. So I think that's what's going to happen. It's going to be the weekend after Thanksgiving, moving forward, a yearly thing, and that's it. I don't have anybody confirmed. I have a verbal confirmation of a band that I grew up listening to. The best record to come out of 1998, and that's all I'm going to say.
There you go, Do the math.
Best Boston record to come out in 1998.
All right.
Do the fucking math. So I have a verbal confirmation. So that's and that was it. That kind of sealed the deal. That was the first like reach out. Hey, would you want to do this?
Yeah.
And then it was like 100% yes. I was like, cool. All right, then I will move forward. And we're going to do it every year. So, or at least this year.
At least this year.
We'll see about next year.
This year and possibly next year. But yeah, we're make it this one.
Yeah. So that's that. I mean, it was a fucking fun weekend. Everyone got fucking COVID.
No,
I don't give a fuck.
I didn't get COVID.
You know, and that's the thing about this shit, right? Like we were Super Sweater event, fucking blah blah. Speaking of our friends in fucking the Bouncing Souls, they played Big Night Live like 2 nights later.
Yeah,
like 3,000 kids there.
Yeah,
I didn't hear one fucking complaint about fucking COVID.
But that was the problem I had with the whole COVID shit and the responses, that it was so half-ass and so all over the place and so almost seemed opportunistic. Like, we're going to attack this, but then there's an event with 70,000 people at, but we're not going to say nothing about that. But we're going to say something that has 2,000 people or 500 people.
Well,
you know what I mean? And it was just dumb. It was like the response all around on every level was fucking stupid.
Yeah. I mean, again,
and then if you criticize that, you were this fucking demon, and it was like stupid. It was like, no, I'm just fucking asking questions and pointing out fucking flaws in logic. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I dude, I get it. I get it, right? So like, I get 3 vaccines, right? I don't know. I had COVID, you know, after being vaccinated, all that bullshit. I don't care. I'm not a fucking doctor. I don't care.
Yeah.
I literally don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I fucking.
You just want to be able to do shit you need to do.
Yeah. I did not implement the fucking rules on fucking who needs what to get into the fucking club.
Yeah.
I booked the fucking show. I booked the show before any of that was ever fucking said.
Now the problem is that
I don't care.
I think what we're getting to is that the problem is that shit gets fucking politicized, and it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it literally had nothing with me. Like they got a business to run. I got a business to run. Is what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And everyone still got sick. I don't fucking. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What the fuck you want from me? I don't know. I don't have the answers. I'm just fucking. I'm doing my shit.
Yeah. What else is coming up, man?
We talked about the bomb.
Talked
about the next November the shows. European tour in May.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Going back to Europe. I don't fucking.
You going to the Eastern Europe at all?
Yeah, dude, motherfucker, we're going all over it.
Yeah.
All up in it. we literally, so we were supposed
You're not doing Moscow again, are you?
No. We were supposed to play. So in 19, we were booked, I'm sorry, in 20, we were booked in Kiev to play.
Yeah.
Obviously, that got shut down in the pandemic. When the tour got booked again, we weren't there.
Yeah.
And all that. So, again, like, I have fucking friends in fucking Moscow. I got fucking friends in St. Petersburg. I got friends in fucking Kiev. Like, it ain't their, it's not them. It's their government. Like,
yeah, it's like anything, man.
Did you bomb Syria? Because I didn't fucking bomb Syria, right? Guess what? Obama bombed Syria, right? Fucking whoever the fuck else is fucking doing that shit. Like, bomb Syria, right? Like, it fucking, whoever you know what I mean? Like, I had nothing to fucking do it. Like, that's it. When you meet hardcore kids, when you meet fucking punk rock dudes, it's we're the fucking same. And that's
the beauty of it.
That is real. That is like, and don't let that get fucking lost. It's not just because I'm fucking 42 and like that shit ain't lost on me, because I fucking meet kids every day over in Europe, and we're the fucking same. We're motherfucking street kids just fucking doing our shit and fucking our same morals, same fucking beliefs, same shit, speaking different fucking languages, and just fucking under different fucking regimes. And that's the fucking truth of it. That is the fucking truth of it. Like,
yeah, absolutely. Man.
I got nothing against the fucking people of fucking Russia. I got fucking nothing against the people of fucking Syria. I got fucking
nothing against the people of Ukraine. Yeah,
Ukraine. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, fucking for real. You know what I mean? I'm just saying like Syria, because like we bombed the fuck out of them. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure fucking Trump bombed the shit out of people too. Like, I'm not a Trump guy by any fucking means.
No,
like,
that's the problem. Right? That's the problem with everything right now, is that people have enough time on their hands to criticize dumb shit. Just because you criticize one dude doesn't mean that you're for the other dude. Like,
I'm not.
Stop making logical fucking jumps like that because you know what? I'm not for nobody. I'm not for anybody. I think both sides are fucking corrupted and been compromised. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like
I'm a registered independent.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, honestly, fucking shame on you if you're a punk rock motherfucker and you're not independent. Because shame on you whether you're left or right, whether you're D or R. Like, it was always us against them, us against the establishment. You know what I mean? And I don't think any of these motherfuckers represent us when it comes down to it. Like, show me a motherfucker that represents us. Show me a motherfucker that's got to Washington that isn't compromised in some way, shape, or form. Waiting to see that motherfucker, right?
Yeah, the system's not designed for that, and it's
But anyway,
George Cullen had it, right? One big party and one fucking.
We're not invited to it. Yeah.
So that's it. All I can speak for is I'm on the fucking ground and fucking talking to fucking dudes all over the fucking place and sitting down and that's it. And like, I for real have thought about like, all right, cool. I'll bring a camera and fucking, we'll sit down and like talk to real dudes and fucking kind of show Americans that like, hey, this fucking world is a lot smaller. Like, Europeans understand that because like they're in everybody's fucking backyard.
Yeah, yeah.
We're very, very fucking removed from that. Very removed.
Yeah,
from
we're
that.
on a different continent. Yeah.
Yeah, very removed. And like, American complacency stresses me the fuck out. I hate it. And like, but it is what it is. Yes, we're gonna be all over. We're not gonna be, super
there's certain countries that you're not going to be able to go.
But no, I mean, we're not playing Russia on this trip. Like, would I go back? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
yes. Fucking, we again, St. Petersburg is a fucking beautiful city. Fucking, and don't get it fucking twisted, dude. Like,
you're not there because you support fucking government. You're there because you're going to play to hardcore kids that appreciate your music. Yeah.
All right. So for everyone that's never been to fucking Moscow, right? When you're looking at the fucking Kremlin and you look to your left and that's a big church that they always show and all that, you turn around, there's a fucking mall right there. And diagonally to your left is a fucking Starbucks. So don't fucking think for a second that it's not westernized. Like, it's fucking there, dude. It's fucking there. Yeah. It's not, this world ain't that fucking big, dude. It ain't that fucking big.
Yeah.
We're not fucking that far apart.
Yeah. And that's there's good things about that and bad things about that. It sucks. Like, you go to a different country and it's like, you want to experience the shit of their country and it's like, oh no, you got to go to fucking McDonald's.
I'm bummed out I am that you know what? It in the second biggest, so McDonald's obviously the first biggest chain. The second biggest chain is Subway.
Really?
Motherfuckers, is Subway. I swear to God.
Why?
I believe, don't quote me, but I believe that they are the second biggest in the world.
Really?
Because every country I've been in, like, I've seen a fucking Subway, dude.
Yeah.
Because it's weird because, like, so German drug food is like donors. Like doner kebab and all that. And like, it's fucking super good, right?
Yeah.
When I ate meat, oh shit. So here we go. The kid at my barbershop, my boss, he's like, you're gonna mention that you drive a Cadillac. You're gonna mention that you're a vegetarian, right? So I just said I'm a vegetarian.
Yeah,
I don't eat fucking doner anymore, right? Nonetheless, shout out to fucking Dave. He got me.
Yeah,
I owe him a drink.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, so yeah, junk food in Germany is like doner kebabs.
I know. Like, that's all there was every time I've been out there. Like,
most of Europe at this point, just doner. It's fucking great. It's fucking good shops, right?
Yeah.
But like, that's it. Like, they don't do like fast food like obviously Americans do. They don't do fucking.
There's some there, but I heard, I try not to go to fast food, but someone's like the restrictions. They're more restricted out there, so they're actually. I heard if you get like a hamburger or a cheeseburger out there, it's actually like. It'll be more akin to like a Five Guys one here. Like,
100%.
It's not all fucking weird processed shit. It's like actual beef.
That's it. Like the beer is better. The food is better. Like, and that's the thing. I was lucky enough to the Dropkicks brought me to Europe when I was 19 years old.
Yeah.
And I was a fucking ignorant, fucking hypoc fucking kid, right? Total fucking shithead douchebag, fucking like I would have been a fucking cop or a fucking junkie.
Yeah.
Had I not fucking gone
on that tour,
You know what I mean? For real. Like I know that in my heart. Learning all that shit, like seeing how the other people do it, like, yes, all right, cool, this makes sense, right? They don't allow all the preservatives, all the plastic and all that shit that we ingest, right?
Yeah.
That's my complaint about like I'm not taking a vaccine. It's like, motherfucker, you don't know what you had for breakfast.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I mean? Like, you don't.
Yeah.
Fucking no idea, right? Like,
the problem is that
I give fucking John Joseph a fucking pass because he fucking he grew his plants and fucking ate them, every single one of them, and fucking blah, blah, you know what I mean? Like, he's a fucking total shithead. But like, it's like, all right, cool, man. Like, that's your thing. You know what I mean? Like, cool. I respect you because you know every mineral that's in your body at every single time. Anyone else, I'm like, you don't fucking know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
see, my problem is I worked for CDC and I worked for WHO, and I know how fucked up those fucking places are.
I agree.
And so I was like, fuck this.
I don't dismiss that for a second. I don't dismiss. Like, guys that I've watched do fucking coke off of fucking toilets telling me I'm not doing the fucking vaccine. It's like,
no, it's
I get a hard time with that. I get a hard time with that one.
No. Like, you put an unknown drug from unknown origins in your body.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you're picking which one you use. Yeah,
So
I get it.
That's my own thing with that. But like, again, like when you're in Europe, it's like, the meat's different. The fucking beer's different.
The best part of Europe is that you can drink the German beer that's so good, and you don't have a hangover. And
you feel like you drank fucking vitamins all night.
There's no fucking gluten in it and fucking preservatives.
Dude, even the fucking whiskey over there, man. Fucking, I'm drinking the goddamn Jameson, and now I drink vodka, but. Like, I'm old now. I have to fucking watch my fucking caloric intake and my carbs and all that shit. But I used to drink a fucking and yes, I'm in Slapshot. I fucking drink a bottle of whiskey every night. Only Jack is straight edge. Only Jack's ever been straight edge. Like, I mean, well, Mark McKay was straight edge back in the day and all that shit. But like, no, I've never been straight edge. That's his message, and I'm glad. I will fucking play that song. Doesn't mean I fucking, promote or denounce it. It just, that's Jack's song. Jack wrote it.
Yeah.
I'm not singing it.
Yeah. You guys don't even really play that song, just on your 35th anniversary show.
It's in the set this tour.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So come out to Europe and hear.
Throw your beer in the air for straight edge in your face to pack it. Yeah.
No, we played it the 35th anniversary, but it's come up a couple of times. We played it.
I can't believe, so it's like so weird to me, right? As someone that's been around for a long time, and songs that were like such big songs and standards to us when we were young, like don't make the set list anymore. Yeah. And it's so weird to me because it's so weird that bands have been around this long that there's like 3 or 4 generations of fans, and like different generations resonate, like different records resonate with different generations.
Yeah.
100%. Which is cool.
Because I've mentioned shit, right? And I'm like, let's play this, let's play that. And like Jack be like, I'm like, kids used to dance to the fast parts, not the slow parts.
Yeah. No, and I remember that. And I've told this story before, but like my first show, me and Ryan went to go see Suicidal and Jerry's Kids. And Suicidal was like 85 and Suicidal played fast. And they were like, we got a new record coming out called Join the Army. They played Join the Army, and everyone's like, what the fuck is this? People were throwing shit at them and booing them. Well, they played that song, Join the Army, because everyone's like, what the fuck is this? Like, play fucking, you know what I mean? Possess the Skate or something, you know what I mean?
Randy the vodka.
The vodka.
Got to re-up. No, for real. Like, so, Jack was telling me that. He was just like, back in the day, like, everyone, would dance on the fast parts and all that. And then, because they had a bunch of like mid-tempo songs at the time as well. Yeah. And then they had like, the crappy grunge records and all that shit. And so at the times it is what it is. Yeah. Motherfucking, and that's the thing too. Steve Albini fucking produced like the record. Like that was supposed to be like their big fucking grunge record. That's when the band was their biggest. And it was like alienated hardcore fans. But like, what if, like, so the idea was Albini was going to take them.
How did that even happen?
I don't know. Yeah. That I don't know because Slapshot were a bigger band then.
Yeah.
And then but all this grunge stuff was going on. Blah blah blah. They thought they were just gonna. I don't know who they is.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't Jack's idea. It was like
no.
Jack's just Jack. You know what I mean?
Like did Albini reach out to them, or did someone reach out to Steve? Albini?
No. That I don't know. That's a question.
Because I always thought that was such a weird thing. Like,
no, because he thought it was weird too, and like they were excited about it. Obviously, like, hey, we got this opportunity. Blah, blah. So it leads me to believe, but I can't speak for the band.
Yeah.
But they went. and just fucking banged out a record. It was just the worst record. And he's like, and Jack was like, we were at our fucking height, and then this fucking record came out. It was like, nope.
And everyone was like, what the fuck? I remember. Everyone was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I remember it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in high school, you know, and like, I was like, oh, I don't like this part. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I was supposed to, you know what I mean? I was like, no, I don't like this.
Yeah.
No. But that was it. It was like, when that record came out, it was like right around the time Love Songs for the Unloved came out.
Yeah.
Like, I was on that. I was like, fucking sheer terror. Like, this is what's speaking to me right now. And like, they were on Lookout Records. It was just a fucking bullshit label, right? But like, that fucking record to me, like, that was their polished record. They had like videos for it and all that shit. And everyone's like, fuck sheer terror too, because they get fucking videos. But like, it was such a good record. I love that record. Fucking love that record.
Yeah.
That one was the right record at the right time for me.
Yeah. Well, that was
Unconsciousness was not.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're all it's all different. Like,
and let me tell you,
Can't Hate Enough was the one for me. Cause
yeah.
That's that was at the time.
But yeah, I love that record too, right?
Yeah,
like that got me through high school. Then when this record came out, you know, my Love Songs came out, I was like, all right, I also embrace this shit.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know, but like, what was it? Civ's other band there. Civ?
Gorilla Biscuits?
No, Civ.
Civ, yeah.
It was Civ came out and all that. Like, but to tie it back into the new record, I got a lot of feelings about it. A lot of fucking feelings about it. It's super fucking weird being in a band that you fucking grew up listening to.
Sure.
There's a lot of pressure, right? A lot of fucking pressure. I don't want to fuck up the brand. I don't want to fuck up any of it. You know what I mean? Like I fucking care about this shit.
But not only being in the band, but now being the dude that's writing the shit. That's in the...
Yeah, like we. So this record we all wrote. We all wrote. Like, there's a lot of stuff in the past that
certain people kind of
for whatever reason or the other. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
you know what
I mean? Like, kind of took charge on things and all that. But like, yeah, like we wrote this record, and as I said before, like, there was some songs that like I'm on. I'm like, this ain't a fucking Slapshot record. It's not a Slapshot song. It's not a Slapshot song. Then you fucking hear Jack sing on it. You're like, fuck, okay, yeah, here we are. And now they're in the set. Like,
it's weird too, because like a lot of people, it's very weird in that vocals are vocals, but vocals are really like an instrument.
Yeah.
And you got to think of it like that, because like, and it's part of a defining sound, but it's also a track is a track, and then when the vocals on it, it makes something different out of it.
It 100% does. And Johnny Reel will tell you this, and he said it in the studio. He's like, he's never seen a vocalist that doesn't play an instrument have such a fucking good ear. Because he'll be like, na 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 na, and then like you do, like, nope, one up. I'm a half a fucking note off, and he's like, nope, well, higher. Na 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 na. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like shit like that. Like he's so fucking on it, and like that's his ear, and it's like, all right, cool, man. Like, because he already has what he's doing in his head also.
Yeah.
So if I'm not doing it right, then he can't do it right.
So you're talking about when you're writing?
When we're writing. Yeah. No, like when we're writing a song.
Yeah.
You know, like, don't go literally half a note fucking higher.
Yeah.
Because then
he's hearing something in his head that he's going to say.
His melody over it. It needs to be a little higher, so he can do his melody over it. It's like, oh fuck, all right on. Like, this fucking dude's already like little like.
Well, he's been doing it fucking
in real time,
40 years, or more from.
Yeah.
You know, if you count like Negative Effects and fucking Last Rites and shit, he's been doing it a long time. Yeah.
37 years of Slapshot. Yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah, then plus like 4 or 5 years of other shit.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, it's cool, man. So the new.
It'd be fucked up if he didn't know that shit by now. You know.
You'd be surprised.
No, I know.
You'd be surprised, but no, like, so the new record, when I got the first mixes back, and I was like, so we recorded it last July, and then I don't hear anything. I don't have.
Yeah.
It's like when, you know, you're in a high school band, like, you leave with like the shit mixes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's a fucked up mix. It's like a 10-minute mix and
yeah. Like no. It's fucking 6 months later. I get like some bullshit mixes. You know, I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't even remember the song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, so then you hear some songs. You're just like, all right. You're like, well, I think this is a strong song. Maybe it could be the single. Then you hear it. You're like, all right, cool. I like this one. I don't like this one.
Yeah.
Like, and then you're like, I remember like being like working on it and all that.
But it's crazy too, though, like how you can change the mix a little bit and then it changes the song.
So yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that's it. Like, because I was hearing songs kind of trickle in. I was like, all right, like what? Because I didn't know. It was just a different way of doing it for me, right? Like, with working with other guitar players and shit like that, like, and working with other producers, everyone has their own method.
Yeah.
Right. So this method, it's like, I've known Johnny Rio for years, but I've never worked with him in this aspect.
Yeah.
So like, he would like trickle shit in. So I'd hear stuff and I'd be like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Is this a good song? Yeah. And then like, let me stew on it. Let me overthink it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I was telling you on the way down.
But that's what you do with shit you love. You have to kind of overdo it.
Yeah. You know, I'm like, is this worthy of the fucking brand? Is this the best I could have fucking done? You know, and like, it's not even. I don't know about my bass tone on this. It's literally like the whole fucking song. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like the whole fucking thing. It's like, oh Jesus. And then I'm like, all right, cool, man. I got to deliver this to Chris, dude. Like, is Chris gonna fucking write me a check and and all that? So then like it goes back and forth, and like it becomes the song.
Yeah.
And then so again, I got some fucking mixes back, and I'm like, fuck, dude. All right, cool. And then I hear other shit that like I totally forgot that we wrote and recorded and all that, and I'm like, oh fuck, this is a good song.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, dude, I forgot this one's fucking rad. Yeah. You know, it's shit like that. Like, yeah, but it's just super funny. Like,
music is weird too, because like sometimes some shit hits you at some point, and then there'll be shit like I slept on, and I'm not even talking about like music that I was involved in, but like a record I like. I skip a song, and then a year later, I'm like, the songs I skipped, I'm like, oh shit, that song's fucking. Why did I not care about that before? It's fucking something resonates with you now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, I'm just like, I just overanalyze it because it's like, yo, I got to put out a fucking Slapshot record.
Yeah. No, of course.
But yeah, like overanalyzing the record and all that, and like, but like, yeah, hearing it all together and hearing it and hearing the mix and hearing how what Johnny's ear is on it and all that, and like what I can say. If you're a fan of Slapshot, it's mixed like 16 valve hate.
Yeah.
It's faster in some parts. It's not faster in other parts. Like, it's not 16 valve hate. Like, for me, that's like one of my favorite records, right?
So what, like,
but it's more mixed like that.
See, my problem was like, I was always a back on the map step on it, but those things were recorded,
out of tune.
And not only that, but they were mastered so horribly and so low. Like, you never got, because when you saw Slapshot back then, you saw what those songs were. Right. The recordings didn't capture that.
Yeah. Like, I remember, like, so actually, when I was learning the fucking
Back on the Map is recorded better than Step on It. But
when I was learning the songs and like really dissecting the fucking songs, it was a pain in the ass because I was like, this isn't even fucking in tune. How the fuck did this make the record? It was like, it was that bad. And I'm like, I have a shitty ear. And I'm like, why does this note sound sour? It's like, oh fuck, the motherfucker's out of tune. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it is what it is. I mean, but like, that's what's fucking cool about old punk rock and hardcore, right?
It wasn't meant to be perfect.
It's fucking a little raw, and some of that is on the new record. Like, some of it, like, we know how to stop hard, we know it and all that, but like, we left some of it's just a little raw. Like, you know, like some of our stops and all that shit. Just kind of, we're still a fucking hardcore band.
Yeah,
you know, and that's it. Like, it embodies.
It's always the trick, right? Like, is like producing it enough where it sounds good, but not overproducing.
Yeah.
It's that line you gotta.
Yeah, and really, and like
You don't want it to sound like shit, but you don't want it to sound too.
the same thing in barbering, right? Like when a motherfucker's too crispy, I'm like, just shave his head and draw a marker line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it looks fucking foolish, right?
Yeah.
Like make it nice, but don't make it too crispy.
Yeah.
And that's what this new record is. Like it's there. It's a fucking hardcore record. I'm proud of it. I really am fucking proud of it. But it took me a minute, you know, because like digest it and fucking make it a Slapshot record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's just been the fucking process. And I've heard other guys talk about records like this. I'm like, you fucking douchebag, fucking blah blah blah. But I swear to fucking God, I literally didn't get to hear it for fucking forever. So then when songs were trickling in, I'm like, all right, this song's okay. Then I'm like, fuck yeah, I love this song. You know what I mean? Like and then when I got the whole fucking thing, I was like, motherfucker, why did you send these songs? Like these are the great songs, you motherfucker. Like. But yeah, like there's some fucking bangers on it that I'm really excited about and proud of, and I'm looking forward to playing live.
Yeah,
and that's what sucks about being a band that's fucking 37 years old. Like,
it's hard to break new material.
How many can we bring? Right, 2,
yeah,
3 at the most. You know?
And it's like that's a weird thing, right? Because it's like you're putting out a new record, and is the record for the old fans? Is it trying to get new fans? You know, like what's you know? Like,
I mean, we're still an active band, right? So so Europeans get it right. Like if you're just going to be a nostalgia band, they'll treat you as a nostalgia band. If you're an active working band, they're going to treat you as an active working band.
Yeah.
Americans don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If there's a new record out, they don't give a shit about the new Slapshot record. They want to fucking step on it. Like, you know, I don't blame them. It's fine. It's a good song. Yeah. But like, but Europeans, yes. 100% want.
No, but you know, with the progression of the band, that's what I was saying. Is like the one thing is, it's fucked up, but it's easier to record a good sounding record nowadays than it was back then.
Yes.
So like it was weird because Back on the Map was recorded pretty well, and then Step on It came out and it was like wicked low. Like, you know, and it was like weird, but it was great
guitar tone.
But because I saw Slapshot all the time back then, I knew the songs, and so you equated it more with the live than the song. And then 16 Valve Hate was done very well, and you could hear the record. So
that's the thing. Like Jack hates his vocals on 16 Valve Hate, and I think they're the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like he thinks they're too buried. He thinks he's blown out and all that, and like, but all the fans think that's
a great record.
It's a great record.
Yeah,
front to back, it's a fucking great record.
Yeah.
But yeah, front to back. Me personally, so this record.
Sometimes vocals don't need to be as prominent. They need to be in the mix, like as part of the music. Yeah, you know, like as long as people can hear the words. You know.
Yeah, you can hear the words and all that, but like coming out of the era of Craig Silverman, right? Like so our former guitar player Dom played guitar on this. Like it's not Craig Silverman, so it's not as aggressive per se, tone wise as Craig was. So it's like had the vocals been buried more like that during the Craig Silverman era, maybe that would have worked. But like again, I dig it for what it is, and I'm looking for, because it's not even completely done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, still working on it. Yeah.
I still haven't heard it mastered.
Because here's the difference, right? You can hear a mix, but then when you hear it mastered, it's still that's a whole different fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to think my ears are that good, but who the fuck knows?
Yeah,
I might not notice the difference. You know?
No, you'll notice a difference, but you got to take a piss.
I have to piss.
Yeah,
we're gonna pause one more time.
Break. All right, we're back.
Yeah. Here's the thing: we're not doing the M4, so I can't just like bug out.
Yeah, I know. It's good.
Well, Mark and fucking
Joe talk dumb shit. Yeah.
So everybody at home, I have to let you know, since the last M4 with Mark and Joe, and it's me and you, Danny.
And Danny.
So there's been a group text that has been fucking nonstop hilarity.
Yeah. It's sometimes I don't want it to go that far because I'm like, let's save that for the next time we do an M4. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It literally, nonstop since the last time. When was that? Like 2 months ago?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty much daily, multiple times a day, some dumb shit is getting posted. Yeah.
Literally, like every day. Yeah. And I feel bad because I have to work all day. Like, I don't know what the fuck doing everybody else does.
Everyone's working.
I know Mark works hard, but it's like, motherfucker, he's got a lot of time. Like when he's not mowing lawns to fucking chime in.
When he's driving to the next site, yeah. But yeah, no. That's the beauty of this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like,
It brought us all together.
But we're all friends in real life, so it makes sense. You know what I mean? But Danny's a little removed out in Phoenix, but he chimes in. He chimes in. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
Danny's the dude that knocked out Danzig.
It's just super funny. Like the first couple times I was in Germany, right? They're like, "Do you know the Buddha?" It's like, yeah, he fucking lives up the street, dude. Like, yes, like we don't all go to the same fucking bar and hang out, but the city is fucking a lot smaller. The city's the same size as Baltimore, right? A fucking small ass city. It ain't that big.
Everyone knows everyone for the most part in Boston. Yeah, for the most part.
For the most part, no. It's literally not that fucking big.
Yeah,
doesn't mean we hang out.
Yeah. I gotta. We don't need to address this here, but offline, I gotta pick your brain. I got that thing I got brewing in June. I got to figure out.
No. You can't just tease it like that. Let's fucking brainstorm it right now, live. This is how it works, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. See, that's the thing. Is like I'm so used to just fucking talking. Like you know what I mean. Like we go all over the place. But in June, there's going to be a Chop Ahead 21st anniversary party. I'm not going to announce all the bands yet, even though 2 of them are confirmed. But I need to find some other bands for that. So I want to pick your brain off. We don't have to do it on mic. Off mic, I want to pick your brain about like who might be.
Get out to the East Coast.
Yeah, or East Coast bands that you know.
Yeah, we can work that out.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a big fucking party in June.
Yeah, in June. So save the month.
Save the month of June. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be in fucking Europe. I'm gonna be in Europe.
It's a full speed ahead and Chop Ahead event, so it'll be a good time no matter what. And we'll have a Packer on live remote. The funny thing is we could fucking do that now.
We have the technology. We have the technology.
Bananas. Yeah, I can
put you on the jumbotron.
Yeah, right on the screen in the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
that's it. This is what the fuck I'm up to. Truth, I love you.
Yeah. We got to announce the first American War Machine show in a couple years.
Yes.
April 30th.
Our boys.
Is it April 30th?
April 30th. Yeah, our boys in the 69 Speed Boys, a little chopper crew from Western Massachusetts, are doing a show in Haverhill. Hold on, let me pull up the flyer.
It's going to be a chopper show and a punk rock show.
Chopper show and a punk rock show. And so check this out. So that's my stepson's father. I told you, this city is this fucking big.
It's a small world.
We all know each other. Saturday, April 30th at 576. I think
it's at AmVets Hall.
Premost Street in Haverhill, Mass. It is a... It doesn't say on this one.
Well, just follow at Big Truth, at Believe in Packer, at Chop Ahead, or at Full Speed Ahead. Or
the 69 Speed Boys have like 6 FTW9.
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
We'll link them to... I'm just bad at... I'm bad at Instagram names. I'm bad at Instagram names. Yeah, but we'll link them. But there's more information. I only say follow us because we're posting the flyer. Yeah. On the flyer, there's a link to them, like to how to find out more information.
American War Machine, No Heads, Slaughter Boys, Stereo Vultures. So Stereo Vultures is fucking my boy Julian. Old punk rock dude from fucking Boston. Moved to LA and now he's back. He was in another band years ago. My boy. Nonetheless, I'm stoked to fucking play with those guys. It's gonna be fucking good. And it's
a chopper show on top of that. So you know what I mean? Whether you're into music or not, like there's gonna be motorcycles and
if you at F6T9W is the Instagram.
Yeah, follow that for more information.
At F6T9W. Get your decoder ring out.
16-9er. Roger Wilco.
But honestly, shout out to Ellie for fucking having us. He's he's a good kid. Professor Falcon is he's a tattoo artist. Good kid.
Man. We're fucking. It's it's a good scene here in Massachusetts. You know what I mean? For the most part. But yeah, man.
There's a bunch of popular kids, but the
Who gives a fuck?
69 Speed Boys are all right.
It's always at the end of the day, real recognizes real.
Yeah.
Dudes that are in it for a fad will fucking come and go. Changing of the God happens all the time. Been all the worlds we're in for decades. We'll be here when it's not cool again and fucking who cares? Yeah.
Yes. But
Yes.
hey, for real, thank you guys for listening to give a fuck about what the fuck I got to say.
Yes.
Thank you, Truth, for having me.
Yes.
I love you. And,
I love you, brother.
And that's it. Come to our fucking bar so we don't fucking...
So we don't go out of business.
Yeah, come see this shit live.
Yeah, absolutely.
In real time.
Dude, you know what was crazy, man? It was fucking weird. But the last episode was, live. We did a live show at Mama Tried, right?
How'd it go?
And it was fucking great. And it was cool because it was a lot of guests. But it was like, we had like 15-minute segments.
Yeah.
And so I needed like Ken to actually produce the segment.
Yeah.
So Ken kind of had all the guests corralled, and like he'd give me like a 2-minute warning, a 5 whatever warning. But there was like, they videoed it. The lights were so bright I couldn't see shit. So I didn't even know who was coming up next. And it was cool. But like we kept it moving, and it's weird. Like. Shout out to Mama Tried for having us on and for putting
what a great fucking
live
show.
podcast event. Like
I've been there with you. Like,
Yeah,
Mama Tried such a fucking round show.
Dude.
They treat the fucking vendors, they treat fucking guys with bikes there.
Yeah.
Like that's what we aspire to do with our show.
Yeah.
They do it right out there.
But what I mean is, like, it was cool to be able, like a lot of podcasts do a live event. It was cool for them to be the first, like, kind of bigger of like our world shows to to embrace that and be like, yeah, let's have some live shit go on. It was just cool to do that. Like, we need to do that. Like, I don't know where or how else, but we need to do another one, like in our world, and then
we can make it work.
We'll make it work, and then we'll get canceled.
You understand? Yeah, like.
But because people don't understand
there's a lot of
jokes.
shit that does get edited.
No, like,
I mean, not
No,
like,
I know.
not like canceled shit, but like just dumb shit like I have to pee. Like, you know what I mean?
No, but what I meant is like doing this in front of in a venue is fucking fun, and we got to do this. We got to figure out a way to do this more. But yeah, man, fucking, you're my brother. Fucking love you.
I love you.
Come on anytime. I can't wait. We got to do another M4. We just got to figure out a theme. Not that there's ever a theme that it gets stuck to.
I've nothing else to talk about. Yeah, my life ain't that fucking interesting.
No, I mean a theme like we did like Christmas horror movies or fucking whatever the fucking we do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's funny because it's good because it's like we got a good crew. Like, we got me and you that are just fucking shitheads.
Correct.
And then Mark's like a punk rock shithead. And then Joe and fucking Danny, who are like fucking movie nerds.
Nerd shitheads.
Yeah, nerd shitheads. Like, you know what I mean? Like they go deep. Like, we give like the surface level reviews of shit.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like they go
deep in a hole.
They go
Yeah.
deep
I'm
and
like,
hard.
fuck. I'm like, am I just not cultured enough to know about this shit?
Yeah, like, sorry, I don't know about this obscure Lithuanian horror movie that came out in 1974, like that, with a theatrical release of like 3 dates and whatever. But and with 4 different posters, one of which is banned and fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, no, it's fucking good. Yeah, because those are the deep cut dudes, and we're like, me, you, and Mark are just like the fucking idiots. Like, you know what I mean? Like fucking.
I'm glad you lumped me in, or I'm lumped in with you shitheads, because I thought I was the only shithead, right?
No. Yeah.
I thought I was like, I don't know what these fucking guys are talking about.
No. Like I don't know some stuff, like, you know what I mean? But but that's what's cool about that one. That's like, it's just fun. We talk about music. We used to talk more about motorcycles, but now that those guys are kind of taking,
they got no bikes.
They don't got bikes, so they're not taking as
next time I start talking about some nerd shit, I'll talk about how I blew the fucking motor on my shovel head.
Yeah, exactly.
We can talk about how we're gonna fix that.
But we can also bring in some more bike guys too. You know what I mean? We'll switch it up.
Let's switch up. Let's go to Vander's hospital room,
dude.
live
should do
event.
that. We're gonna record, dude. I'm gonna hit him up.
Let's do it,
as soon
bro.
as he's feeling a little better, we're gonna go
go
visit
see
Vanda
Vanda.
and record a podcast in his fucking live in his hospital room.
I'm fucking with it.
All right, Vanda, if you're listening, we're coming.
We're coming to the next M4 with Vanda.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. On that note, all right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Truth.
All right, brother.